What is up, you guys? You guys, what is up? Um, I'm about to actually bring my guy Helverton on, man. How about that? Here's Helverton.
Hey,
What's up, Helverton, man?
what's going on, guys?
We are back, you guys, and we have my guy Helverton on. And today, you guys, we're gonna just try to talk straight screen. I want to just talk straight screen. Um, we can have a couple of Halloween here and there, but straight screen, straight screen, for sure. Uh, Spooky Myers, Katrina said Helverton loved her content. Definitely, man, Helverton has an awesome channel. Uh, so Helverton, man, I so I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna just say, man, I don't even know how to put it. It's harder than what you think. I think you're the perfect person to be on here to do this, for sure.
Yeah,
So,
there we go.
all
There
right.
we go.
Perfect, perfect. We got 10 people on here. Definitely, you guys like the live, man. Definitely helps. Man, Helverton is about to get real deep with this because
It's about to get real deep in this
yeah,
motherfucker.
definitely. Because I think it's a perfect live to have Helverton on also because I know you're a big Scream fan.
Yes,
So it's gonna be nice. But man, to talk about it, I freaking kind of seen it coming.
I
Um,
know.
but I didn't want to believe it. The reason I didn't want to believe it was because it's like I told people, Jamie Lee has stepped out of a few Halloweens. She wasn't in 4 and 5, and it was kind of almost normal. But with Nev, it's different with her because she is literally the. It's almost like she's more. It's like she's bigger than Ghostface, if that makes sense. Like Jamie Lee's not bigger than Michael Myers, but
No.
it's like Nev is almost she could possibly be bigger than Ghostface
Right.
in a way because she creates the anxiety. I feel she just gets the pace going with everything. So I definitely feel that people are saying, you can't get mad that Nev is not, she's in and coming and stuff, and she's just like, no, you know what, forget it, I'm out of the franchise. And it's like, in a way, it's kind of like, man, I don't care what nobody says, Scream is not going to be the same.
No.
This is my opinion. A Scream movie is not the same without Sidney Prescott. And I said what I said. I'm not saying that the movie's going to be bad. That don't twist my words up. I'm not saying the movie's going to be bad, Helverton. I'm just saying that it's not going to be like what we're used to. We're going to have, Jenna Ortega, Sam, Mandy, and I feel they can possibly make it, have a new breath of fresh air and a new feel and stuff. Because like I always say, I feel like Scream is one of those franchises that you can like do different things because it's always going to be a multiple person like multiple people portraying Ghostface. It's always going to be a different group of teens, and it's not a set storyline. How Halloween has 40 years later, the babysitter murders. Ghostface goes off modern day. You can have a fucking Ghostface. The wife actually said this. You can have a Ghostface film taking place, like, okay, someone gives like Gail a call, like, bro, it's Ghostface murders happening in Atlanta, and then they tell you like, oh, they're happening in California also. Like, that's how worldwide Ghostface can be. It can never die, but it's like it's kind of these OG characters, man. It's like it's already weird that Dewey's not with it. So now you're going to take Nev, and now you're talking about you're going to have Courtney Cox on the screen without Nev. So it's like
It's a lot. I agree 100%. I want to go back to the first point that you made with Laurie Strode and Jamie Lee and Michael Myers. Michael Myers is the face of the Halloween franchise.
Yeah.
So, like you said, you can have multiple movies without Jamie Lee in it, and it still do well.
Mm-hmm.
Ghostface in the Scream franchise, they're not as big as Sidney. Sidney Prescott is like she is the Scream franchise. So, with that being said, I just don't know how they're handling the situation. And like you said, we've seen it coming a little bit, but I think that Ned was holding out because there's multiple speculations, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But there's multiple speculations saying she didn't get paid enough money, and then they said that she read the script, and there's speculation saying that she died in the script, so they could move on with the new generation of characters. So we'll get all into that. But it was a lot yesterday, dude. It was a lot.
Yeah, right now, man. That's why in the content creator world right now, it's straight Scream. No Halloween right now. That's why I said, you guys, we're going to talk. I know it's going to be different because, you know, Michael Myers is like the face of the channel, but we got to talk Scream because this is out of this world. And like I said, I won't have anyone else on the live but Helveton, because last time we talked about Scream with the Mindy speculation, bro, it was crazy. We were really
so now I know that this live is going to be crazier because it's like we had that speculation. Now we have a whole new speculation to talk about because our girl's not in it. So it's going to be crazy, man.
And what was crazy was when I first heard it, Master Chaos posted on Twitter, and he had said basically he's at Monster Palooza, and he had basically said that he asked her, like, I think he said he told her, can't wait to see you on Scream 6 or something like that. And she was just like, I'm not returning. And it kind of threw him off. And at first, you know, I'm not the type that calls someone a liar, but it was like, man, this is Neve Campbell. So her pulling out is like it's out of this world, bro. So I made a video because I've heard rumors that, you know, Master Chaos, actually he's like 100. He's not going to just say some bullshit. So I'm like, man, you know what? And once I say, you know, Craven, I'm like, man, this is because I know, you know, I saw Craven had said basically like, you know, he's legit. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna cover it. Right. And man, I'm not gonna lie. Immediately the day after he said, you know, the Nev shit, that following day, I seen it, and it was like, she's like, I'm out. The offer you gave me, basically, it doesn't like add up to how valuable I am to the franchise, just to dummy down what she said. And at first, to be honest, Helveton, I thought me just knowing Neve Campbell, being a fan of her, she's real tight ass when it comes to scripts. Like, she's like, I'm gonna read the script. I'm gonna see how the story goes. Cause she's like, if I can say it she's like a West girl. She's like straight West.
Yes.
You know, if it's not West, then I don't know. I probably can help you out. So she already was from what I heard with Scream 5, like kind of on the fence. Cause, you know, like she said, nobody can do it like Wes Craven. But it's just, you know, I just feel that she already was kind of on the fence about that. So with her just doing Scream 5, I feel like it could have possibly been her lowering her screen time, because on Scream 5 she wasn't in it that much. You know what I'm saying? They kind of took the like they kind of took her legacy away in that film. It's like she was a back, you know, in the back type of character. Right. And Dewey it's like Dewey was the Nev of Scream 5, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it was just like, man, what the hell? So I thought that either because she said she don't want to get, you know, killed by Ghostface, never make her a victim. Right. So it's like, I'm like, damn, did they tell her like we have to kill you off, or they decide? Because, you know, Radio Silence was saying like we want to take a risk with Scream and be different. We don't want to be so repetitive. So I was wondering like, man, did they tell Nev like we're going to just have to kill you off to be different? And she was like, man, hell no. Nah. But come to find out, they gave her a shitty ass offer.
Yeah.
So I'm not in the, you know, just Hollywood. I'm not in their pockets or nothing. But I'm not gonna lie, man. Neve Campbell, as much as I love Jamie Lee Curtis, she is the first Final Girl. Final Girl wasn't a thing when Laurie Strode, you know, it was, but it wasn't like how it is now.
Right.
Like Neve, yeah, Neve is the one who started that name, Final Girl, and she's the real Final Girl. So it's like, man, you have to pay her, bro. Like Sidney Prescott is not just anybody. It's sad to say, even if it's fucking 5 or 10 minutes, that right there, like, bro, you met her. We both met Neve Campbell. You see how our lines can get.
It's ridiculous.
Like, so imagine her giving you her time, and she's a mother. And people don't notice about Neve Campbell. She doesn't like horror. She doesn't like horror. She just loves her fans, and she loves Scream because that's what she's known for. I mean, she was in Craft and stuff like that, but people know when you look at Neve Campbell, you think Sidney Prescott. You don't think Craft and So I just think she just loves her fans, but she's not a fan of horror. And as you see, she's got stuff going with the Lincoln Lawyer shit, the Twister Metal series.
And I'll piggyback off of what you said. Going back when we met her at Horror Hound, I had a conversation with her, and she said that she is in love with theater. She loves theater so much. So she says the reason why she does these horror conventions is because it's the closest thing that she can get to interact with the fans, right? Yeah. So I do think you are correct in both senses. I think that one, she read the script because the script was already done. Regardless of what people are saying, when you have a production date in June and your movie was released in January, the script is done. So I believe they presented her with the script, and she was kind of iffy on that. But I believe she was probably willing to come back, and then they made her the offer. And what the offer is being said is $750,000. Now I don't know about you guys, but Scream is a multi-million-dollar, series franchise, and to pay someone who is the backbone of this franchise $750,000, it's just a shame. And I understand that, you had, Jenny Ortega. Now she's worth a lot more than she was when she first was in Scream. So you're going to have to pay her more. And you're going to have to pay all these returning actors more. But the first one that should be in the budget should be Neve Campbell, just in my opinion,
Yeah. What's so crazy? Okay, so when it comes to Scream and with Neve, when I went to meet Neve, I actually talked to her. She's super cool, laid back. You don't even think Neve is a celebrity when you talk to her. Like, I bullshit you not. And someone with me, I want to say it was the wife. I don't know. Someone with me asked her what was her favorite horror movie, and she said, I think the name of it was The Changeling. Like, maybe I'm saying it wrong. The Changeling or Changeling.
I've heard something like that. It sounds familiar.
I forgot. I think it's a classic horror movie, but I'm just like, you would have thought that Neve would have said probably, something more, I don't know, creepy.
Right, Nightmare on Elm Street or something like that.
She was just like something out of the world. It was like The Changeling or some shit like that. I'm just like, man. But back to like Scream, I just feel okay. I didn't know until I seen it that the Dewey shit would affect me how it did in those seats. Yeah. Like, it was so crazy because people were calling Dewey this hero. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not calling Dewey a hero. He just made a dumbass move. You didn't have to go back out that elevator and load those bullets and go back and just be, I don't know, Dewey. Just said, you know what? You have to shoot him in the head. You could have just got the hell out. I mean, it's a movie. They write it the way they write it. But another thing I want to touch on, people are saying that Kirby can possibly be a good, presence for Scream 6 instead of Neve. And stop right there. Kirby cannot do what Neve does. I'm not gonna lie. It's over. If I can even put a Neve type character in someone's hands, man, I think depending on how, because the way they shoot it and the way that they got the script set up. Because I know Jenna Ortega, I know that in Scream 5, she had screen time, but it was kind of like, she was in the hospital most of the time and stuff. But I feel like if they give her like another big role in this, like a huge role, and we get to focus more on her and get attached to her emotionally, and she gets to show her gift of being an actor, bro, Jenna Ortega got that shit in the bag because people overlook her. And the reason, I feel that way because look at Andy Matichik with Halloween Kills in 2018. Right. Look at the character she has grown into since 2018. Like, she's becoming Laurie slowly. We've seen her literally graduate roles through Halloween. Like, now she's in Ends, and it's like she done had the fucking shotgun. She gave Myers a couple gut shots. She's like, kill me. Right. I feel that Jenna, not Sam, Jenna Ortega, Tara can definitely do it. If they have to kind of don't change her as an actor, but they have to kind of polish her up a little bit and make us emotionally attached to her. Hell no, she's not going to be Sidney Prescott. What I'm saying is she definitely can step in her shoes for this movie and save the film. Yeah. If they film it right. Don't have her in the backfield. Have her up front. Right. And I think it'll get the ball rolling.
And what you said with the Allison, how they built her up from Halloween, how her whole character, me and Shaping the Shadows was talking about it last night. Her whole character transformation was beautiful. Right? She went from, you know, a girl kind of spoiled in her own realm, wanting to, you know, graduate, and she didn't even believe in the boogeyman. And then when the boogeyman was real, then you started seeing her character growth. And then I want to touch on Jenny Ortega real quick. If you see what she's done in the horror community in the past, just the past 2 years, it's almost very resemblance to Neve Campbell when she first started acting. She had The Craft, and then she had Scream under her belt, and then so if you look at Jenny Ortega, she's doing the same thing. She has the movie X, she has Scream, she has that movie's Bodies coming out, and she's about to play Wednesday Addams in the new Addams Family. So I agree. I don't think she can replace Neve Campbell, but she would be a great fit.
What I feel now that I know that Neve is not in Scream. This is what I was talking to you about. Shaping the Shadow just said almost home. I'm about to tell him, man, definitely can hop on. One moment, you guys. So look, I actually talked to Helverton about this. So I feel like my theory can really get going, because in my theory, I didn't even have Neve involved. I kind of focused on Mandy, Sam, and Tara. So you guys, this is what I have for Scream 6 that I feel that can really just cover up the holes from Neve not being in it and us losing Dewey, and it could possibly create a different feel in a good way. So, you know, we have Mandy and we have Kirby. They're both Randy 2.0s. And I feel, you guys, you know, I told you guys, I think Mandy's the killer. She had a weird ass something spooky about her. I feel that Mandy, man, something is weird and kind of off about her. What if Mandy's the killer, right? And Kirby does play a little hero, not Neve. I'm just gonna say she's playing a hero role in Scream 6, and she's telling people what she's been through, and you know, she already knows the rules of horror and stuff. And she's just being kind of like a mentor of the film, and she's just helping people. And maybe she's a college professor from what I heard, but she gets involved with this group with Sam and everybody and Tara. And what if we get to the end and, you know, we get to the end of this film and it's almost like a Randy off. I told Killjoy Jake this yesterday. Like, it's a Randy off. What I mean by a Randy off is, you know, they're obviously big ass horror fans and with Stab and everything. Man, I just feel that what if at the end it's like who outsmarts the best of the Randys, and it will definitely bring some type of energy to Scream. It will be so, because it will still pay fan service to like Randy. It has Kirby in it, and we still have Tara and Sam involved in trying to get Mandy taken down. But it's like, man, it's almost like, oh, it's something different. Like, it's like a Randy off. They're asking, you know, they got to follow these horror rules to escape. But, you know, one person is like a step ahead of the other because they do this like horror shit. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that would be a cool like horror Jeopardy type of thing. But
and it'll definitely fill the void of Neve's not here, right? Yeah. So it'll be like, okay, who's going to win? Is it going to be the Ghostface side, or is it going to be the survivor side? Like who? Yeah. And I like that. I really do like that idea.
I think, man, I really do think and believe in my heart that will be a different type of feel for Scream, and it will make us be attached to both characters because it will split us down the middle. Who's going to be on Kirby's side? Who's going to be on Mindy's side?
Right.
And we still have Courtney Cox. And, you know, Courtney Cox is obviously going to be on Kirby's side because they've been through this together. And it's like, man, what if, and just to, you know, say along the line, say Neve is done with it right now. And you know, the ending comes and someone gets a phone call, almost like that scene when they're on a bridge, she's jogging, and someone picks it up, and it's Sydney. And, you know, we have Shaping the Shadows, you guys. I'm going to let him get set up. We have Shaping the Shadows. He's right here in the queue, you guys. But that's what I feel, man. I feel like that can be, you know, don't just throw anybody in there to be Ghostface.
Can I ask you a question, Brandon? I like scary. Yeah. There was some news that broke out a couple hours ago saying that the production has halted.
We got Shaking Shadows.
We got the Ghostface cameo.
Ghostface mask, man. Shaking.
Where the hell is Nev at?
Yeah, where is Nev at, man? Oh my God. Shadows, man, has came. Man,
how's it going, everybody?
Man, Shaping the Shadows. We were just talking about Scream 6, man, and just Nev not being in it and how it can affect it. And
but yeah, so there was I don't know, I haven't did a lot of research into it because I had to jump on the live stream, but a couple hours ago they said that they halted production on Scream 6 because of the backlash that they've gotten from Nev not being in it. So that goes into a whole what's going to happen. I mean, I don't know. Like that yesterday with Nev Campbell announcing, it literally threw everything. It just threw everything away.
Mm-hmm. I know. I seen that actually. I actually seen something about a delay yesterday. They had said like June 9th. They're gonna delay it to June 9th. And I kind of thought that what you just said too, like because these past 2 days has been rough for Scream. We know. Kind of, because what Jenna Ortega said wasn't that bad with the red carpet. She basically said that Scream is going to be more brutal, intimidating, and aggressive. And she confirmed that Courtney Cox is coming back, and she said that Kirby's obviously going to get like redemption and stuff like that. But she brought up Nev, the interviewer, and she said, "I don't know anything about that. Like, I don't have no say in that." And stuff like that. But then, we got the confirmation that Nev is not, but and I see people in the horror community keep trying to compare Nev to Laurie Strode. You can compare them in certain ways because they both have this killer they're dealing with. But Laurie Strode has missed out on Halloweens. Laurie Strode has battle wounds. She done got killed in the Halloween before. Freaking Nev is like picture perfect. I'm not gonna lie. She's always involved in Scream, and she's just a different type of actor. I'm not gonna lie. Like Laurie Laurie just now started getting like tough. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Usually, in the sense of the Halloween franchise, right?
Yeah, like Laurie usually runs and look for safety. Nev has always been type of like kind of like a fight back and gives us like this anxiety type of like, oh my gosh, he has to chill out. Maybe he's gonna fuck her up. Like, but Laurie just now started, for real. Like H2O is what started her, to be honest. H2O is what made her hop off the porch, if that makes sense. When she was fighting her son. And like, I'm tired of this shit. Nev has been doing, I'm not gonna lie, as much as
since day one.
Yeah, Nev has been pulling pistols out and so it's gonna make it more. Nev will make Scream more amped, and it would just feel better to have a legacy character like Nev in her. Because think about this, you guys. I got a question for you both. Say if they brought back the Halloween trilogy, right? And it was no Laurie Strode. In this day's age, though, you got to worry about the days we're in right now. You're bringing back a legendary horror franchise without the final girl.
I'll go ahead and go first. Me and Shape actually talked about it last night. I asked Shape how he feel if Jamie, if they did Halloween 2018 and then decided in Halloween Kills that Jamie Lee Curtis she's just not going to be in it. I asked him how he would feel, and basically I agree with how he feels. Just you can't do that. It just doesn't seem right. You kind of wrote yourself into a hole by doing the first film with her. And then now you're doing the second film without her, not even killing her off, or we don't know how they're going to write her off, right? So go ahead, Shake. What do you think, bro?
Yeah, I mean, like I said last night, I mean, if you're doing 2018 and you brought Laurie back in, and then all of a sudden Kills comes back and she's not in it, like I said, but you had that cliffhanger at the end of 18, technically a cliffhanger at the end of 18. So by continuing Kills without Jamie Lee Curtis, it doesn't quite work that way. Now, like I said, in Scream 5, there was no cliffhanger. It was the end of the movie. So basically, she can go off and live her own life, and they kind of like put that. I mean, they might put that in the movie to where she's, out or something, or she's not in here right now because I said in Scream 5, the killers went after her.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like I said, Dewey had to call her like, "Hey, this stuff is happening here. You know, I don't think you should come back. You need to kind of stay here." And then she decided to come back and help out. So I mean, like I said, the killers went after her. Technically, like the other 4 screams, the killer always knew Sydney, and Sydney, it was always around Sydney.
Yeah.
Scream 5 wasn't. So I mean, when they go to Scream 6, I mean, she really doesn't have to be in it if they can do it right, and go into like another path. They can do it right, but that's the only thing, if they can or not.
Yeah. I just feel like with Scream, a lot of people are like losing their shit about it. They're just like, you know what? Scream is dead. I'm not going to see it. Forget the franchise. Nev's not in it. Why would I go see it? But you have to realize this, and this is what I compared it to. Halloween 4, we had one legendary person in there, which was Loomis, and the rest were people that were put there for us to get attached to emotionally, and they grow on us, such as Danielle Harris, Rachel, Brady. So it's like, you can't do that. That's like kind of being like a hypocrite, because we had like Halloween out there. It was no Laurie Strode in there, none.
Right.
This is when Danielle Harris just entered the franchise. I love Danielle Harris because of that movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like you have to give these people a chance, like, Tara and Sam and Mandy. You just have to give them a chance to grow on you. Now, if we give you this chance and you fuck it up, that's when it's like you're going to get the worst backlash of your life, Radio Silence, because we gave you a chance to become a great film with one of our favorite franchises, and you fucked it up. So we obviously believed in you taking out Nev, and you're saying, chill out, we got this without Nev. That's like, football. Somebody take out Tom Brady, and you're like, bro, chill out. We got our second string quarterback. We're still going to win, and we lose the Super Bowl. But you just told me we was going to win without Brady.
And you took my money.
Like that. Like, you know what? Like, yeah, it's like, it's almost like that. Like, you have to really have faith in your team as a director and everything for you to take out fucking Sidney Prescott and say, bro, we're still moving on with the project.
And I'll piggyback off what you said with the Halloween 4 reference. Production companies tend to do that, right?
Yeah.
Let's take Jamie Lee Curtis, right? They did it with her, right? Danielle Harris, they just left her story undone, and they just moved on from her. So production companies tend to do this, and I think the backlash comes is like exactly what you said, Brandon. If you're gonna do it right, because you just took away something, and that didn't need to be taken away, but we're gonna allow it. But you know what I'm saying? So I agree 100%.
Because like that's the perfect example. Halloween 4, the mask was shitty. But that's when we got introduced to Rachel, Danielle Harris, and Halloween 4 is one of my favorite. So it's like, Nev not being a Halloween, Nev not being a Scream is not going to just straight up kill the movie. You never know. This might actually be one of the best Screams. It's just
hold on now.
No, I'm not gonna lie though, because in my opinion, Halloween 4 is probably one of the best like Halloweens, bro. Like, I don't know what you guys think. And look, to break it down even more for you guys, you have to look at it like this. Courtney Cox is the Loomis of Scream 6, because we only got one OG in Halloween 4. And Laurie Strode and Nev are like next to each other, but we don't have neither one of them in this film. Halloween 4 worked out. Just have a little bit of faith that Scream 6 will possibly be decent. We're not going to say it's going to be great. Just say it's going to be decent.
Yeah. It'll be good.
So we'll get to some of these comments. They are coming in. Yeah, you guys. We got a lot of more info to jump in with Scream. So oh my God, that's a lot of comments. HT said that he's talking about Jenna. What's up, HT, man? Jenna Ortega. He said she's a good actor. Rob Zombie Girl said that Jenna Ortega has a good role in X. I haven't seen X yet, but I heard it's a good horror film. Stellar. Garcia said Scream 6, Scream Land. Anthony Parker said even David Arquette came out and said that it's unfortunate. I seen that. Yeah, I seen that, man. Louis saying it, man. That's I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to shit on Scream 6, but man,
the backlash it's something crazy, man. It's something crazy for sure.
Yeah, to take out Ned, like just to not even have Ned in the Scream is going to be different because we're so used to seeing her on a big screen next to Courtney Cox, and we already lost Dewey, that presence. So it's like, man, it's kind of like you're playing with fire at this point. So it's like you gotta.
I believe Scream would have been better off by killing her. They should have paid her what she wanted, and then if you wanted to move on, then kill her off because you see what happens when you just don't give her any send-off. This is what happens when you have a good character and you don't do anything with her. She's not like a Sally from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like Neve Campbell's a great fucking actress, right?
Yeah.
So what was all said about why she didn't want to become in Scream 6? Did they ever clarify on that?
It was basically that an offer. It's not, it's just basically an offer was made to her. We're gonna, assume basically it was money, of course, and it wasn't what she wanted as a high value cast member of Scream. It's Neve Campbell. She's number one, and bro, like she's literally just as valuable to the franchise as Ghostface as the character. It's like Ghostface, Sidney Prescott.
Yeah.
Then here comes Gail and Dewey. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how the hell you're not gonna pay Neve? And it's not like she's in her prime and she's young. She's an older Neve Campbell. She's an older Sidney Prescott. She's invested. She has stuff under her belt now. She's like, man, this is Sidney Prescott. She's on been through Scream 1, 2, 3, you name it. This is becoming the end of it. So I feel like if you was want to just take Neve out of any Scream, you should have took her out of like a 3 or a 4. You took her out. Basically, I'm pretty sure they're not going to make any more Screams in the future. Like, you can't compare Michael Myers and Ghostface. I feel like right now we're coming up on the end of Scream, if that makes sense. I feel like this is because you can't just keep doing films about Ghostface. So I feel like this was the wrong time to take out Sidney Prescott. This is supposed to have her in right now. Right?
You should have took her out, like you said, in 4, 5, 3. And it's honestly just it's a shame, man. It's a shame.
And she's the closest you got to Wes. You know what I'm saying? It's like almost like a nostalgia thing. Like she's a piece of history. So you should want her on your team because maybe Neve can be a good help. Like I remember Wes did this. Right. And help out Radio Silence. I remember Wes used to shoot this way, or I remember Wes used to tell me to look this way and make this type of emotional look on my face. You don't have that help no more. You got Courtney Cox, but Courtney Cox is not Neve Campbell.
Right. She wasn't in there with Wes. And then I'll say and another thing to the Wes thing, I believe, Cindy signed on to Scream 5 because it was an honorary to Wes. They had Kevin Williamson coming back to write the script. They had everybody returning. So Neve was like, you know what? Even if the money wasn't right, I'm gonna come back. Now here comes Scream 6. The script wasn't right, and you're trying to jit me on my money. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I can't.
Definitely. What's up, Maddie? Welcome to the live. HT said, can we talk about that scene with Mandy and Amber when they were in the basement? I bet the reason Amber didn't kill her because she suspected that Mandy was also killing people, so she let her. I've been said this. I told you this. That when they were in that basement, the only reason that Amber didn't go like full blown, we're about to kill, because she had got that feeling too, like what if Mandy was killing people also? You know what I'm saying? So
I believe that. And we talked about that speculation and we'll get into that, but I do believe that in Scream 5, there was multiple killers. I do believe that.
Yeah. I told you, I don't know if it was Chad. I used to say it was like the evil twin duo with Chad and Mandy, but I don't know now because people are starting to say, what if Mandy was the one who stabbed out Chad and maybe she was just a jealous sibling? She didn't ever like Chad, and she stabbed him out. But it can just, I don't know, Scream and Scream. It's not Halloween. It's not a night.
Might doesn't follow a certain story arc.
Yeah. Maddie said some people are being Nev haters too, saying like they're glad she's not in it. Uncultured swines. I don't know who the hell in their right mind said they're glad Nev didn't sign back on.
There's a group on Facebook, the Woodsboro film group, and they're pretty toxic in there when it comes to Nev Campbell. They are very toxic.
How can you? I mean, somebody like Nev?
You can always. With Scream 6, I mean, they can always start looking at the new girl that was in there in Scream 5. Her and her sister kind of continuing their story, and her maybe that's what they think about doing, making her the new Sidney Prescott. Kind of continue on her story.
Gina Ortega was badass.
Jamie said
that doesn't make it new.
She said, "How sorry I'm late, man. It's okay. We're just getting started."
Hey, Jamie.
Yeah, we're just getting started. Nev Campbell's out of Scream because she didn't want to die. That's what I thought, but they're saying she didn't want to be in Scream because of the offer. Little Joy said, well, that's because Ghostface is someone that is way easier to fight. Lori has Michael to go against, which is way harder, and scared watching a man take a gunshot out the gun. Yeah, that is true.
That's facts.
You can't compare Ghostface and Michael Myers. No. Ghostface is multiple people. Ghostface was just Amber. Right. You know what I'm saying? Ghostface can be hell with things.
Right. Hey, no, we see. Matter of fact, Ghostface was in our fucking live stream like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, Shapes and Shadows was just Ghostface. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's how crazy Scream is.
It's ridiculous.
Michael Joe actually just said something crazy, and I want to touch on this. Michael Joe said Gail should be the next to die. And man, I was going to talk about this with Gail, Courtney Cox dying. I feel like if they do that, now you have to keep Courtney Cox alive. Because at this point, it's going to seem like you just want to take out legacy characters. Now you can't let, you know what I'm saying? Now you can't let her die or nothing. Because at this point, Dewey's gone. I'm pretty sure, man, if Kirby makes it to the end and survives the whole Scream 6, I will be shocked. Because I feel like they're pulling the Halloween kills on us. Because, they brought back freaking Marion Chambers, Lindsay, Tommy Doyle. I did not know that Michael was going to hang them by their nuts that fast. Like, he really just got him, like, bro, like, yeah. I'm like, this has to be like a dream sequence or something. Like, because he really killed them super fast, bro. It wasn't no time for us to grow to them emotionally. The most emotional time I had was when Tommy Doyle was giving that fucking lecture in Mixed Bar. Like, that, you know what I'm saying? Marion Chambers got stabbed up within 25 minutes of the film. It's like, with Scream, I'm pretty sure they're going to do some shit like that to make, because you got to think sometimes you have to kill off these characters that we're attached to grow some type of
story.
Like, story. Like that's when Karen died. So
it's like a loose end.
Yeah. So I definitely feel that either Gail or Kirby's going to die. I'm not
both.
Or both, yeah. I don't think that Sam or like Terry, I think they're actually going to be the ones to stick together as sisters. Right. And of course, for sure not Sam, because Sam is Billy Loomis' daughter. She has like this connection with Scream now. So it's like they're going to keep her for a while to play with her background, I feel. But
and I'll say this about Kirby real quick, because Kirby's one of my favorite characters of all time. Love Kirby. Mm-hmm. A lot of people in the film, and not the film, but the Scream community don't view Kirby as a legacy character because she wasn't a part of the original trio. She was a part of the revamp that came years later after 1, 2, and 3. But I do agree Kirby is, to me, a legacy character because she is coming back.
Yeah, definitely. I think Kirby, man, Scream, you gotta love Kirby, man.
Oh, yeah.
You can't be a Kirby hater, man. Kirby did phenomenal in Scream 4, bro. You have to love Kirby. Crazy Saint said the franchise will live on without her, but they need to put her story to rest if she's going to be done. Now,
I said it better myself. That's literally it.
I feel what Crazy Saint just said is the perfect way to put it.
Yeah.
Because Lori's obviously going to get put to rest and Halloween ends. Even if it's her walking over that bridge into the sunset with the head of Michael Myers. Or even if it's her just laying, coughing up blood, and she dies in an emotional way, she's obviously getting put to rest. And we will never see Laurie Strode again. She made that very clear. Her and Nev, it's their time. It's a new time. You know, it's a new day. Because eventually, the horror icon is never going to get old. These icons are not going to, Jason, they're going to forever live on. There are Frankenstein, our Dracula, our Wolfman. But the final girls will get old very quick. And that's why we see like many versions of them. Think of this, you guys. I'm going to break it down to you guys in the most naked way. If you look at Andy Matichik and look at Laurie Strode, I don't know what it is. You can't unsee it once you see it. That's literally Laurie Strode when you look at Andy Matichik. I don't know what the hell it is, but you see it.
Yeah.
When you look at Tara, bro, especially that scene when she has the gun and she shoots, that's Nev Campbell. The dark black hair.
Yes.
It is her. I don't know if I'm tripping.
No, you're not.
Yes, that is Nev Campbell.
That's her.
Shadows, when you look at that scene, even if you look at it, you got to pause it. When she pulls the gun out, it's
she's
like
crying. Yeah.
That's fucking Nev, bro. They do scenes like that for a reason. So once you see that, you get them bone chilling feelings like, man, I love her. She just really pulled a Nev, like a Sidney Prescott move on us.
Right.
Same with Andy Matichik. Like that scene where Mike was coming down the stairs and Cameron's head's hanging out. Bro, that's when I seen it. I'm like, that's fucking Laurie Strode right there, bro. Like in the Myers house, she's downstairs. That's why I said the Halloween Ends, bro. It's gonna be her story. I'm telling you, it's gonna be her story. But back to Scream, I feel that that's why they're making us, you know, get emotionally attached to these characters because they're starting to see that these final girls and stuff are getting old. We need a new feel.
Right.
We have a new generation coming along to get introduced to horror. So it's about that time.
Yeah.
It's about that time. I'm not gonna lie. Even though it's gonna suck for us, who was raised on Nev and Jamie Lee, but we have other kids. The world has changed. Technology, the way people think has changed.
Right.
It's time. But like Crazy Saint said, if you're gonna do this, don't just when Scream 6 start, you get a fucking Courtney Cox get a call and Nev Campbell, you know Nev died in a car accident. Almost like how Halloween 4 was when Danielle Harris is looking through the shoebox and she pulls up a picture of Laurie.
Right.
Like, do not do any sloppy writing like that because it's like now you're just saying like out of all these films, you're just gonna write her off literally on paper.
Right.
Like that's
and I what you said about Jenny Ortega, becoming Nev Campbell. That scene was identical from Scream 1 when Nev Campbell busted out the closet to surprise motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The same thing Jenny Ortega did. She hid in the closet, came out with the gun, and then boom. So I agree 100%. And Shaping the Shadows said something on the live stream last night, and it goes to about just leaving a character. We were talking about Freddy versus Jason and how they replaced Jason's character with not Kane Hodder. They put, I believe it was Derek Mears or somebody, right? I think that's what we don't want to happen to Nev Campbell, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't just write her off into like some bullshit. And like you said with the Daniel Harris and Jamie Lee Curtis, don't leave no loose ends. Like, make it right because you have one chance, man.
I'm going to tell you what I think in the future of this stream, what I think is going to, happen. Let me see. I saw an interesting comment. Yo VIP 1K said, I think they should leave Nev Campbell character in Scream with open story so she can return later, perhaps. Hey, man, that's going to lead up to what I was going to tell you how I think it should end. We actually have another content creator, and we have Destination Station, man. What's up, Destination Station? It says, it's Paramount that is being greedy and not paying Nev what she deserves.
Yes,
man. Definitely. Paramount. How can a company like Paramount be greedy to a person like Nev Campbell? It's not like she's a new upcoming actor. You should want to put her in these films to get you box office numbers huge numbers, just coming out the box office. Why the hell, I don't get shit like that.
These kids aren't going to see the Scream. We're going to go see Scream. We're the ones paying for it,
Yeah,
definitely. We got 20 people watching. Definitely like the live. It definitely helps you guys. We're just getting started. Destination Station said, according to Jamie Kennedy, Nev's role was pretty significant, and Paramount is being greedy. And Jamie Kennedy, that's another person I actually had talked to for. He's very blunt, and he's very open. So if Destination Station said he says that, man, Jamie Kennedy, yeah, Paramount. It has to be that. It's that for sure though. It's that
they made all that money off Scream 5, and now they feel like here in the South we have a term called "you got too big for your britches." That's what happened. Paramount said, "We made all this money. We don't need you no more, Nev." Mm-hmm. Bullshit.
Yeah,
I feel that, to be honest, okay, with Scream 6, to make this film successful, it might sound crazy, Helton, Shaping the Shadows, but the fan service has to be a little low. And I know people are like, bro, what the fuck do you mean little low? Because if you put a lot of fan service in this film, you could put a little bit. All it's going to do is remind you of Nev. You know what I'm saying? It's going to remind you of Nev not being in it. So the whole time you're thinking of this movie, us being fans of Nev's going to be like, man, fuck movie. So if you don't put a lot of fan service in, it's going to almost be like, we're going to remember Nev, but you're going to kind of forget about Nev. So that's going to give you the opportunity to focus on other new characters. You're going to lean on them more. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just OD on fan service in Scream 6, all we're going to think about it. Yeah, if Nev was in, you wouldn't, have to do that. Or if Nev was in, you wouldn't have to try to make it seem like this is an original. Because Nev being in it makes it an original. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's like Destin, said, that's on them. If they want Paramount want to be greedy, all it's going to do is make them have to work harder. You're going to have to polish up these cast members. I don't care what films they've been in. This is Scream. What I mean by polish up is, like I told you guys earlier, the elevation of Andy Matichik in Halloween. I'm not going to these, I forgot his name. His fucking chin's in the gate. She's screaming. When I seen that Andy Matichik, it was cool. You're the granddaughter of Lori. Right. But once towards the end of Kills, almost that scene where she stabs Michael in the hand, that's when I grew towards her. Damn, she's actually becoming a member of Halloween. Because you can't, just because you're in a film doesn't mean that you remember that man. Look at Chad. It's a shit ton of people that hates the character of Chad in Scream 5. They think he was wasteful. What the hell, bro? Why are you in it? You talking about Welcome to Hobbs and Shaw, all that corny shit. It's okay. That's why I feel that he's going to definitely die in Scream 6. Mm-hmm. I feel like he's going to die in Scream 6 for some reason, or if he doesn't die, I don't know what's making them keep him. Like I told you, Helton, in a few live streams back, why did Mindy and Chad survive? It's a reason. That's why did Hawkins survive? Because it's a reason behind that. Why did Lindsay, bro, usually when Michael Myers in the area, he kills everybody. I don't care. He kills everybody in the area. He's not leaving nobody there to breathe. How the hell did Lindsay Wallace outsmart Michael Myers? He's walking across the bridge. Man, usually when you see a pan and shot of somebody up close and Myers is in the area, you just see him snatch him quickly by the hair, slits their throat or something. It's I was expecting that. I'm they really just let her get away. We see her in a muddy ass wheelchair. Well, how does Chad survive that when he's getting stabbed and plucked in the back outside that many times? Why are we keeping Chad?
Just like Kirby. Why is Kirby back? Just like I remember Scream 4, Kirby's crush, the boyfriend of Kirby, or the supposed the guy who had a crush on Kirby. He survived his attack with Ghostface. So Ghostface leaves victims for a reason.
Yeah. I feel that they've been new. I don't think they been knew like it was in stone that Nev wasn't coming back.
Yeah.
But I kind of felt that they got the picture. Maybe she read the script and they told her to offer, right? Almost like when you go to a job interview. And it's like, we'll get back with you. We have to find out something and we'll call you back, like an interview. Maybe they told Nev like the amount, and she was like, or they maybe even told like, we're going to gather this amount for you, Nev. And we'll get back with you. Yeah. And they told her that bullshit, and she's like, oh, no. And I respect the hell out of Nev, you guys. A lot of people are just bashing her, like, man, why the hell you're being greedy? You a millionaire. Because at the end of the day, you got to pay the cost. Like, you got to pay what you weigh, man. With like Nev Campbell, you're going to have somebody that's going to, like, loosen up the stress. She's going to guide the characters through the movie. Yeah. She's going to set the tone. And it's just going to be an honor for other actors to work with her, so it's going to feel legit. Just think, Helveton, Shaping the Shadows. We're filming, and we're going to just call this movie just the Ghostface story. And we're just putting it together, right? We're just putting together a fan film. And by the grace of God, guess who wants to be in it? Nev. We're going to feel that we don't have to do any hard work. We have Nev Campbell right here working with us. It's going to lessen up the stress. We're going to feel like we have this in the bag just off the fact that Wes is, no longer with us. And Sidney has been with this man through all these films and shit. It's like, yes, we have a piece of history. Dewey and them also count. But Nev was Nev. Right. Sidney Prescott was Sidney Prescott. A lot of people are trying to say that, it's going to still be a good movie. I wouldn't say that too fast. I'm not saying it's going to be terrible. Right. I'm just saying this, you guys. You got to listen to me closely. It is not going to be what we are used to as Scream fans. It's going to be different, or they're going to have to play copycat. And what I mean by copycat is trying to make somebody literally mock Nev. Literally mock her. I'm talking, it's to the point it's cringy as fuck, and I hope they don't go that route.
Yeah, and to say why a couple people were in the comments. Dermot Mulroney is signed on for Scream 6, and he was a lead in Insidious Chapter 3, right? So
oh shit.
Yeah, so he signed on for Scream 6. So that's probably where a lot of the budget went when it comes to the book, because he's a big name. He's been in movies with A-list actors. So when he signed on, and then the news came out that Nev didn't get paid a lot, and then she said in the statement that as her worth as a woman, she feels like she had to work to get where she's at in this industry. Yeah, man, Scream 6, and to say what you said a while ago about Jamie Lee Curtis, and me and Shaping the Shadows was talking last night, and we was talking about how Scream 6 will be different. David Gordon Green has done a masterpiece with the Halloween franchise and the reboot. But I don't think it would be done as well if he didn't have John Carpenter there, if he didn't have Jamie Lee Curtis there, if he didn't have all these original people there. So with him having that in his pocket, Halloween, the reboot is, I mean, the 2018 and up, it's perfect. Scream had that. They could have had that, but they killed. They're literally saying, you know what? No, we're good. We don't want Nev Campbell. They don't have Wes Craven anymore. Nev, like you said, Brandon, Nev is the closest thing they had to Wes, and they got rid of her.
Man, one moment. I'm actually going live on TikTok. You guys, if you guys want to join the live and be in the comments and interact with my subs, definitely come on over. I'm gonna put the link to the channel in the comments. Come on with you guys. We're talking Scream 6.
And I was wrong, Eric. Thank you, Eric, for correcting me. It was Ken Krissinger that was the Jason and not Derek Mears.
All right. So just to talk about, I'm trying to think what I was about to say. With Scream 6, to be honest, you guys, I liked Scream 5. I did, because I seen it in the theater. So usually when you see a movie in the theaters and it's like a classic, you're going to have some type of love attached to it because I didn't get to see too many horror films in theaters growing up because I'm kind, I'm still young. But like my mom and stuff, they got to see Halloween and shit in theaters. So it's still an honor to see Scream on the big screen. So I feel that the reason Scream 5 had a little bit of weird moments was because Nev wasn't that involved. And when she was involved, it was like, damn, it's amped up. They're in the Scream house, they're in Stu's house. And it's like, once she comes, it's like automatically nostalgia, Scream 1, it's just like everything's amped up. But as we see, I feel like Sam was still finding herself as an actress. I don't know what you guys think, but I just feel that, yeah. So I don't know, man. I just feel like Sam, she was okay. But Jenna Ortega, we didn't even get a chance to like really experience her, to be honest, because, I don't know, man.
I'll say it right here. Scream has turned into a poor man's Halloween. They tried to copy what Halloween did, and they were doing it well, and then they did this, and now they're facing so much backlash, man. Like what you said, Brandon, Nev could have put Jenny under her wing and taught her what Wes taught her, just like Jamie put Allison or Andy under her wing,
I just feel, man, to be honest, with Scream 6, you're going to have to literally turn the knob all the way up. You're going to have to turn the knob all the way up. And the reason I said is because Scream 5 wasn't perfect. It was kind of like it just got by. I liked it. Don't get me wrong. We don't seen horror films that were terrible, but I feel like it just got by, to be honest. To be honest, a lot of people are asking that question, Halloween Kills or Scream 5. If I'm literally giving you my answer as just me being in a seat of being not a fan of either one and just being a human and just going in like that, I'm going to say Halloween because it had more moments. Like only moments that was kind of suckish was like too much hospital moments. How many times are you going to show the fucking hospital?
Thank you.
I just feel like, but as a story, as them just the build-ups and what it led to with Michael Myers, it was out of this world. Yes, it did have some cringy ass moments. But when you look at the film and eliminate all the cringy shit, bro, Halloween Kills was something else, bro. It was literally a fan for the film. I mean, it was literally a film for the fans. The kills, everything, it was literally a treat for us. With Scream 5, it was their introduction. It was their 2018 Halloween. It was them getting back into the world of horror. So they had to make a good impression. They got their foot in the door without it getting slammed. Like they literally just made the finish line. Like that's how I feel with Scream 5. So for Scream 6, you can't do with Scream 6. You cannot look at your film Halloween Kills. You can't compare your like, okay, Halloween Kills. It didn't do the best as the first film, but it did good. No, you can't do that. Don't look at Halloween Kills. You can't do that anymore because you don't have your final girl. You have to go off what you have and create a new breath of fresh air. You have to do that. So it's like
you made your bed, now lie in it.
I think Paramount's been freaking ducking ball on everything lately now,
man.
Because with the I'm a big Halo fan. I love Halo.
I knew you was gonna say that.
with the game, I mean, they made this TV series, Halo, and I mean, it doesn't do anything justice to the video game.
Right.
I mean, Master Chief is so out of character, but so even like I said, now they brought Scream 5 in, they brought Nev Campbell, they brought all these characters back, so they had something based on, so they can kind of continue the story if they want to keep continuing it. But then now with Nev Campbell not going to be in, they said, okay, well, you know what? That's all right. We're going to do this on our own. So now it's kind of like, okay, well, you already set this up, and now you're going to fuck it up now. So, I mean, it could, like I said, it could work. It may not work. So, I mean, It's all going to depend. But of course, us fans are going to be more, like you said, want to be more of Nev Campbell because we're the fans of the Scream franchise.
Yeah. And I think what Scream failed to realize is with the Scream 5, a lot of the people that came and seen it was emotionally coming to see it because of Wes. Yeah. Everyone, Wes had died, and it's been years since we got a Scream. And then we heard that this movie was an honor to him. So us as Scream fans, we came out and seen it to honor Wes. They don't have that this time. They don't and not only do you not have that, you don't have Nev Campbell anymore. So oh man.
I would see my favorite Screams are definitely, I love Scream 1. It's weird because I used to love Scream 2 just because of off the opening scene with Jada Pinkett and they're in the movie theater. I love Scream 2 too. So Scream 1, Scream 2. Scream 3, no. I hate it. No.
I love Scream 3.
Stop it. You and Prima Donna, man.
Scream 3 is the resurrection of Scream. But Scream 4, I love Scream 4. I don't know what it is. I love Scream 4. And I'm not going to lie. I like Scream 5. Scream 5 is a movie that I can watch in the future and put it on and just check it out and learn new stuff about it. But is it the best? No.
Yeah.
It's like out of these movies, see, that's the thing. I feel like a new film, a new breath of fresh air should be better than at least one of your old franchise movies. That's what I mean by Scream 5 is not perfect. Because I feel like Halloween Kills is better than like Halloween 4 and stuff like that and Resurrection. No, I really do. I feel like, some of your new films has to at least be better than one of your old films. At least one.
Okay, yeah, to have an open mind, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Scream 5 is only better than Scream 3. It's not fucking with other Scream.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I feel like Scream is, bro, but I'm not going to lie. I did enjoy Scream more when I watched it at home and got more time to focus on it and watched it more times. But it's not like terrible, but like I said, it's not better than any other Scream.
Yeah. So. And I'll say to back off of the Scream 5 thing, what I failed to realize while I was watching it because I was so emotionally charged because we got a Scream 5, what Shaping the Shadows actually pointed out to me was they wrote it on the wall for us that Nev wasn't going to be there. Just like Shape said, that she wasn't going to be in the movie at all unless Dewey called her back, called her to come, right? So let's take Nev out the movie. I mean, it's still a pretty good movie, right? Yeah. I mean, it's not great, but Nev only had like 10 minutes of screen time anyway. So they were planning this. We just didn't see it.
Yeah. I definitely man, my apologies, you guys. I've been under the fucking weather, man. Like, I don't know what's going on. I think it's my allergies, but I be having this freaking dry ass cough, this stuff. I'm sweating it out though, but it's like, man, god damn. But back to Scream. I feel like, man, they kind of know they fucked up with Nev not being in it, and I feel like they're gonna try their best to try to get it as close as possible to a good Scream movie. I don't think they're gonna be the type that lose confidence in their self and just just say fuck it, just film. I think they have to at this point come 10 times harder to prove us wrong as fans and shut our mouth. You guys gotta shut us up, man, because obviously people are coming hard for Nev. So
hard. We don't know what this delay's about. I don't know what the delay's about, but we know that this information came out and now they're delaying it. So hey, it's all up in the air.
Yeah. I seen someone say that they're trying to negotiate something with Nev. I don't think that's true.
I mean, there's a petition. I know there's a petition out right now. You know how people make petitions for everything. They had a petition for Amber Heard. But these petitions do get seen, right? So I know they did start a petition. I seen on Facebook today that somebody started a petition to get Nev Campbell back into the Scream franchise. I don't know how far it'll go, but we know that production companies do listen to stuff like this.
Yeah, I definitely feel though because it can be definitely like it can be brought back to life if that makes sense. Because say if Scream 6 like just is okay. Like, let me see. It's just like a Scream movie.
Right.
If you guys do that cliffhanger with Nev, leading to the opening scene for Scream 7 or whatever, or just giving us the tone of Scream 7, like I said, phone rings and Nev picks it up, that's when you will get your fans like back invested.
Yes.
I'm not saying that they're not invested now, because I feel that people are going to go see it because Kirby. And another thing, people are saying, I'm not going to see it. I will not buy a ticket to see. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Because the reason I say that is because you want to see if these people fuck up. You want to see if these people succeed. You're going to see it because you're going to want to go to see. Like, if they fuck up, I can't wait to bash radio silence.
Yeah.
I can't wait to say I told you so. So at the end of the day, let me tell you something. They don't give a fuck, because once you buy that ticket, it goes in their history. You watched our movie. You watched it. Yeah. So I don't want to hear that. I'm not going to see Scream. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to know if it's a bad movie until you see it for yourself. At least that's fine.
And then when they do see it, they'll see it on ILIKE Scary's channel. You know, he'll review Scream 6 and then I'll review Scream 6 and the whole world. So you're gonna fucking see it.
Mm-hmm. I feel though, another thing I have to say to respect Scream 5, because maybe I was kind of a little too hard on it, because it's not like a resurrection or nothing. Scream 5 is literally like an 8 for me. It's just not for it to be. If I gotta put it in a certain type of saying to make it make sense, it was not a good comeback film. How 2018 had us out of our seats, like, damn, like Michael is back. This crazy ass mask, the way he was locked downstairs, his finger shot off. It's like, that's a perfect way to come back. Scream 5, and when we left the theaters, only thing that fucked me up, I don't know about you guys, was that Dewey died.
Yeah.
Nothing else was exciting. Nah. I'm not gonna lie. I swear, you guys, I literally look at both ends of the fence when I say this, because I am a Scream fan. I love Scream. It's not one of those. It's actually like almost damn near like top 3 or top 4 for me. But I'm not gonna lie, it was not a great film introducing yourself back into the horror world. How
anticlimactic.
Yeah, it wasn't word. Like, if you know what I'm saying. I feel that you might as well, if you feel like, you wasn't going to have Nev that involved. It's like they put Nev in there just to say we have a legacy character. She wasn't even in it for real. Yeah. So now she's really not going to be in the next film. So, like I said, it's kind of scary. It is really scary, man. And then Dewey's dead. And you guys have enough faith to put Courtney Cox on a fucking big screen.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with that.
What the hell are you gonna do? Put her like in a fucking news reunion in New York? Like, I don't know. Like, she's gonna just be working in the news world, and Ghostface breaks into the damn news shit, and I don't know, like, because it's gonna be so weird. Only way I feel that this shit can go so perfect for them is if they go straight Halloween Kills. I'm talking Ghostface. It's to the point, this is his movie. He runs the show. He's fucking hanging people outside of skyscraper buildings. He's blowing up cars on some assassination shit. He's just going all out. Like, to the point, we're so focused on Ghostface. And, man, matter of fact, HT, I had, what I said about Scream 6, this is the opening kill I felt. They're going to be at Dewey's funeral. And I know Sam and Tara, maybe they're going to be there because he damn near saved their life, obviously, or whatever he did. But you know what I'm saying? And Gail gets a call in his Ghostface at Dewey's funeral. And somebody dies outside the funeral. That's the opening kill. And I feel that I've heard rumors that it's going to be on, in New York on a college campus and stuff like that. I can see that happening, but
I definitely. No, go ahead.
I don't know, man. I know people say, what if Kirby's the opening kill and shit like that. Now that Nev is not here, you don't have time to kill off Kirby. You actually need Kirby at this point. You need curvy. But I feel though New York is a nice place to have a Scream. In freaking New York with Ghostface, but they need the freaking person that put the franchise on her back needs to be Jenna Ortega. We need to get invested in her now. Like now. We need to really get something opening, some type of opening scene, some type of badass moment. We need to get that like ASAP, soon as the movie starts. Like, so we can, as soon as it starts, we're invested in. I'm already kind of attached to Tara after what she pulled in Scream 5 at the end. She gave me like a revamped Ned feeling. But what do you
I definitely agree that Courtney Cox may definitely will be the opening kill scene because they're trying to get rid of the legacy characters. And if you guys watch some of Courtney Cox's interviews when they're asking her about Scream, she just wants to be done with the franchise. Because as an actress and an actor, if you have that lingering role, you always be asked to come back, and then that will always fuck up what you got going on as an actor.
Yeah, I definitely I see a comment. Yo, VIP 1K said Jenna Ortega character is going to be the final girl in Scream 6. I definitely thought she's going to be the Allison of Scream 6. I feel like she's going to definitely be the one that she's going to be Neve Campbell. She's going to be the one, not literally Sidney Prescott, but she's going to be Neve Campbell as an actress. Yeah, don't let that go over your head. She's not going to be Sidney Prescott. She's going to be Neve Campbell. So she's going to basically be like that missing spot. She's going to fulfill that spot. And when we need that extra piece of energy to keep it going, Jenna Ortega probably will get it done. You just have to polish her up a little bit. But I think she can get it done. I don't know about any of them other characters. Sam, she kind of looks like she's still finding herself. She's Billy Loomis' daughter. As you see how she can get, like how she stabbed freaking Richie at the end. But I like the way Jenna Ortega pulled the gun out. I just felt that was straight Neve Campbell. Sam shit was just like Sam as a person. She was just, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And Jenny Ortega, she's building her resume for horror is going crazy right now. I love me some Jenny Ortega.
Yeah, I love her as a character too. I agree with you, Helverton, man. Definitely. But I got a question for you and Shaping the Shadows, man. And what type of way you guys think that Neve not being in Scream 6 will affect the film? Like, honestly, what do you think it will affect it? Do you think I just think it's going to be a film without Neve? Or, which ways, like which pieces of Scream will it affect? Like what parts of it?
I just think that, it's just rough because, you've already written her in the series, right? So then you're taking her out, and then I see comments saying that she's going to be kind of like a Sally character from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 2022 film, and I believe that's what's going to happen. But as far as what it's going to impact Scream 6, like you said, Brandon, we're going to see it. It's going to sell just because of the name Scream. So
yeah, I agree. Shape and Shadows, what you think, man?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, let's say we're already invested in Neve Campbell as a Sidney Prescott, but I mean, like I said, if they're going to not have her in this film, I mean, we're going to see, like I said, we're going to see, you guys said, we're going to see the film anyways. We're going to go see it because it's Scream. Right. But the one thing is, I just don't want for her not going to be in it, and whether it's money or whatever reason why they're not going to have her come back. And everything's been said and everything. And of course, the character played Dewey, I said he stands behind Neve Campbell, her decision. I just want to have like a bad taste in our mouth, be like, well, they kind of did this, so like, fuck you, Scream, fuck Scream.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. Same thing with Halloween. If they would do the same thing with like Laurie Strode or anything, we would be kind of a bad taste in our mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like with Halloween 6 when they didn't bring Daniel Harris back with all that crap it could be kind of the same thing in that way.
Yeah. And I think that it's just more under of a microscope now, right? Back then when Daniel Harris didn't come back, they didn't have the social media to come back and be like, bring back Daniel Harris. now you're going to have backlash.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. I just seen the comment. So, Helton, I seen that you said you think Scream 6. Yeah, Helton, you think Scream 6 will be better than Scream 4?
I mean, look, listen. Hear me out. Scream 4 was good, right? But Scream 6, I mean, the characters are just better in Scream 6. The lasting characters, Jenny Ortega,
Yeah.
you got I don't know the names. QB Gooding Jr.'s son, Mandy. They're really well written characters. So Scream 4, their characters were not well written. I love me some Emma Roberts, right? Her character sucked. Her character sucked.
Oh man. I actually feel you guys though. If Radio Silence took a little bit of Scream 4 and a little bit of Scream 2 and mixed it, it will be a good like Scream film for Scream 6. If they literally don't dig into the original, because that's played out. I'm not saying it's played out, but going, you know what I'm saying? At this point, you had your chance to be kind of original with Scream 5. So now on to the next. So try to dig into like Scream 2 and 4 if you want to set a tone a little bit for some of your good, films. I feel that if I could pick any film out of the Scream franchise to make Scream 6 be similar to, pace-wise, tone-wise, anxiety-wise, it will be Scream 4. I swear. I think it will because, bro, the scene when they're in the house and shit, because like with Kirby, and it's like, bro, I'm not going to lie, that fucked me up knowing that the killer was related to Nev. Was it her cousin, her niece? Like, who was it?
Her cousin. Some niece, something. Yeah, niece, something.
Bro, that kind of fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I mean by Scream should be a little different. The ending of that was crazy. The ending in the fucking hospital. Nev was in the fucking hospital bed. She comes up to the room, and it's like, man, this shit is still not over. Like, I feel like, bro, Scream 6 has to amp it up because you just shot yourself in the foot losing Nev Campbell. I actually want to know if Nev Campbell's going to turn that shit on. Like, if she's going to turn it on, like, is Nev Campbell going to go to the movies and see it? Like, let me see, you know how people are. Like, let me see how the fuck they did without me. Like, let me turn that on. See how they did without me. You know, I don't know, man. Nev is real humble, though. You can tell she's super cool. So, like I said, she actually does care about her as a woman and a character. But I actually am happy for Nev and just hopping on having some money in her pocket and really caring about. That's how you know she cared about Sidney Prescott. She cared about that character. She cared about that franchise. Because anybody else would have just trashed. They would have just trashed Radio Silence. She just walked away. She just said the offer was. She didn't say that script was ass. They don't know what the hell they're doing. We miss you, Wes. She didn't say none of that. She just walked away. And so it's like it's your loss. Like, it's cool.
And I think what people don't realize is when you meet the Scream cast, they actually care about Scream, right? Mm-hmm. And I think people don't realize that because they haven't got to talk to these people one-on-one for even if it's only 5 minutes. But when you talk to Jamie Kennedy, Nev Campbell, Matthew Lillard, Skeet Ulrich, these people actually fucking care about the horror community. Like, I remember meeting Matthew Lillard, and when he came into Horror Hound, he was late, and he just came in there and just started hugging everybody, taking pictures of everybody. That was in the back of the line, right? Yeah. So Nev Campbell actually cares about this franchise, and now I hate to see the horror community bash her saying, oh, all she cares about is money. Well, I mean, that could be true, but she does care about the fans as well, though. Don't get it twisted.
Man.
Hey, guys. I ain't going, guys, but thanks for having me on live.
Bye, Shape. I'll see you in the shadows.
Yeah, man. We'll see you in the shadows, man. We'll see you in the I gotta start saying that, man. We'll see you in the shadows.
See you later, guys.
Right, man.
See you, bro.
See you, man. But like I said, you guys, Helverton, man, bro. I'm gonna talk to you after this live, bro. This is the second one, bro. We have to really,
dude.
Man, I'm gonna talk to you, man. I don't even want to tell the chat. I'm gonna just because you guys, I'm gonna tell you something about Helverton, man. All jokes aside, super cool, man. Like, every fucking time, man. I get him on a channel. It's like, damn. Like, it's crazy, man. It's like, you can tell you're talking to a horror fan. You can tell that it's like, we're just chilling and just talking, man. What's up, Byron, man? Nice to see you in the chat.
Byron in here?
Byron said something.
Going crazy.
It's not Helveton's birthday. Helveton's birthday.
No, mine's next week.
Yeah. Whose birthday it is? But back to, Helveton, man. It's awesome every time I have him on. It's crazy. We get deep, like so deep. Sometimes I get these moments. I'm just thinking, like, what the fuck,
man? Like, it's so crazy.
We got to plan more. I want to say Friday we have a live. Are you still able to make that Friday about the slash?
For sure.
All right, so we're gonna have that and plenty more, you guys. One moment.
Everything we have. I want to get. Are you going to the flashback in August?
I'm thinking about it, man. I know who I'm going to Horror Hound for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Got to go to Horror Hound. I know.
They announced the Thing reunion, and they already announced Killer Clowns.
Killer Clown Hocus Pocus, and it's going to be so crazy. But this Scream stuff, man. I know yesterday when I found out, I was like, I was literally on your channel waiting for you to post something for Scream, and when you finally did, I was like, fuck yes. Because it was so big, man. It was so big.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I knew, bro, soon as the freaking Nav shit struck the internet, bro, I said, oh yeah, it's finna get crazy. A lot of people love, Scream. That Halloween is my franchise, but I love Scream. We got Craven, Killjoy Jake, those guys. No, Killjoy Jake, he's kind of universal. He likes everything, but Craven loves. He freaking loves it. So it was like, man, I knew all this shit was gonna come. I knew that it was gonna come. So I'm like, now it's here. We don't know what to expect. Maybe they still haven't announced any cast members. Really, they announced Tara is coming back with Sam and Mandy and Chad, but I know they said Courtney Cox is coming. We knew through Jenna Ortega. It's like we haven't just,
right. And so with that being said, I want to ask you a question, Brandon. Do you think Wes is rolling over in his grave right now? I need to know, is Wes Craven in his grave right now just rolling around, just causing earthquake? Because it's bad. It's really bad, man.
Mm-hmm. I really think he was satisfied with Scream 5. I think he was. It had a tone of a Scream movie. It really did. It was any ordinary Scream movie. You damn near couldn't even see Wes didn't have his hand in it. Only reason you're saying that Wes didn't have his hand in it was that you're saying the lack of Neve Campbell.
Yes. Yes.
You could see a little bit of it leak out, but it wasn't like, oh yeah, this is definitely not a fucking Wes Craven movie.
Well, that's why the Halloween.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I want to hear.
The Scream 6 is going to be naked. Bro, I'm not going to lie. Wes, he might have. I think Wes is turning right now in his grave because it's like, man, why the hell would you take out the character I created?
Thank you.
Why that's like, would you do that?
Like, that's like David Gordon Green saying, you know what, John Carpenter, Jamie's gone. We're going to stick with Alice and Andy. Andy's it. And it's like, what are you doing? That you can't touch that, And it's like, that's why I love David Gordon Green, because he listens. He actually listens to the people, and he listens to John Carpenter, and he listens to Jamie Lee Curtis. Radio Silence is not listening to anybody but Radio Silence.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I feel that man, if Wes was alive, man, it would definitely, it will be different. It will really be different, and not just from Scream, you guys. With the Nightmare on Elm Street issue, bro, Wes was very different. I'm not gonna lie, man. People talk about John Carpenter and Stephen King. Talk about Wes Craven. God damn, man! Like, he made 2 legendary horror franchises. Yes, 2 icons, 2 horror icons. Fuck stories. He made 2 horror icons that will live on forever. John Carpenter, man, you got. I mean,
love John.
Yeah, you know.
It's just Wes was a different character, man.
Guys,
different, like
this is over 10 minutes. Oh my God, this man said the F-bomb and said fuck John Carpenter, man. He is crazy.
No, look. It's not fuck John Carpenter. It's but when you have, I love John Carpenter, love him to death. I love him to death. But Wes Craven, dude, you said him yourself. Two fucking icons, man. Come on, you can't do that.
Two icons that are legendary at that.
Legends.
They're not like backyard horror. They are front line.
Yes,
horror icons that have a fucking fan base out of this world. So it's
and
like,
I want to talk about that real quick. So with Wes Craven, right? If you look at the Nightmare on Elm Street series, and you've seen how Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Heather Langenkamp, she died, right? And Wes, he did interviews later, and he said he didn't do it right, so he came back and he did it right in Wes Craven's New Nightmare. So with people saying, oh, Neve Campbell, she just needs to get off. She needs to die. She needs to die the right way. And that's all she's trying to say. Because Wes wasn't going to have Neve Campbell be in Scream 10 if he would be alive. He wouldn't have done that. He would have got rid of her, but he would have handled her as a Scream queen. Radio Silence is not handling Neve Campbell as a Scream queen. Look how David Gordon Green is handling Jamie Lee Curtis. They're handling like she's getting the best send-off I've ever seen in any horror franchise. The best. Like, and that's what Neve wants. She wants to wrap this character up. But like I said earlier, she is so in love with the character of Sidney Prescott that, yes, it has to do with the money, but it also, you have to send her off the right way.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. One moment. One moment.
Oh God.
But yeah, back to Scream 6, man. I feel like, bro, Kirby is good. I know Kirby's good. You can't take nothing from Hayden. She's great. But I feel like the thing that scares me the most and is how are you guys going to explain Sidney Prescott not being in this? This is her first time.
Yeah.
You can't say she's being a mother. No. She always comes up in a Scream situation. And this where it gets scary. Don't write her off, man. I don't want you guys to do no lazy writing. If anything, just have patience and try to talk to her. Be like, okay, can we at least get you on the end of Scream 6?
Yes, 100%. Yes.
At least negotiate with her. Say, okay, we are going to continue this film without you. Now that we know we fucked up with you, Nev, and just we're getting a backlash of this, can we get you in Scream 6? And we will pay you the right way. And also, can we get you in Scream 7? Please. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? At this point, because give us something to look forward to. Because you guys kind of fucked us as Scream fans. I'm not going to lie. Especially me. I just got done meeting Neve Campbell.
Thank you.
It got me super hyped talking to her. And she just talking about Scream. I'm like, bro, Scream 6. Like, bro, I can't wait. Because now next time I see her on the screen, I'm like, I was just talking to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like, right? Like, what the fuck is going on? This is her moment. This Scream has been bigger than ever right now. Right now. You're going to take Nev away? What the fuck is going on? Like,
Scream 5 broke the box office records when it came out. Like, it broke the box office, and you're taking, man, what the fuck is going on?
You would think, that's another thing. That's a great point you just said. Scream 5 did great in the theaters. That's why a fucking another Screams already was in the works. Already came like, you know what? Scream 6 is coming out next year. That quick. Because that's how good it did. So it's like, obviously the film was good, but it's like, if you guys made that much money, and another thing with horror films, they don't have a big budget. Like they do, but they don't, like how action films have budget. So it's like, man, where the hell is this money going? Like, bro, that a lot of that money you guys made, I don't give a fuck who you bring on board. Before you bring anybody on board, needs to go to Sydney.
Yeah,
but I do understand though she's getting old. Her story is coming to an end. If anything, you should have just gave her some spotty scenes in Scream 6, some spotty scenes, and start giving us a little bit of the hints that she's coming to the end of her career with Scream.
And I agree 100%. And I hope that this delay that's happening right now, this 3-4 day delay, is to talk to Nev and have her, because let's just say, right, that they negotiate with Nev but they don't tell anyone. And then we go to see Scream 6, and at the end we see Nev. Scream 7 sold itself right there.
Right.
You know, just like you said, if you can make this dark day in horror into something good. You just have to do it.
Definitely. That's why, it was almost like, okay, in a weird way, with Halloween Kills, how it ended, where Michael pops up out the window, he just starts stabbing Karen. It kind of makes me anxious to see how the hell Laurie and Andy, Allison, are just gonna react. It's already got me hyped for Halloween Ends. Like, I want to know the backlash of this. That's why I said we're in the theaters and we hear the famous phone ring, and it's Nev. Bro, people probably drop tears in the theater, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and just knowing that, bro, we didn't get her in this one. And it might even make you start looking at like Scream 6 a little different. Even if once throughout the movie you're not fucking with it, but once you get that continuance of Nev being in Scream 7, it's almost like, okay.
Yeah.
Now it's okay. Yeah, like, it was okay. It was worth it. Now, because we're about to get Scream 7 with Nev back.
Exactly.
Took a break from her. But the way she was talking, I'm not going to lie, Helverton, it was almost like she was putting the character away for good. How she said, like, I really love you guys. I love my fans, my supporters. I worked hard for this. Like, damn, this almost is like I'm writing myself off. Like, what the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie, Brandon. When the news dropped yesterday, I had to double check because I thought she had died. But then I found out she didn't die. I was happy. But then I found out Sydney wasn't coming back. So I'm like, oh shit, Sydney just died. You know what I'm saying? So like I haven't slept in the past 2 days, just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I'm in shock, bro. I'm in shock. That's all I can say is I'm in shock.
Definitely. You guys, TikTok, we're live right now. Show you guys. Me and my guy Helverton talking Scream 6. If you guys would like to interact in the chat, just come over to the channel. I'm going to put the link to my channel in the comments. Definitely, if you guys come from TikTok, let us know in the comments, and we will, give you guys a welcome. But back to
I do want to give a shout out to David Arquette and for him actually coming out and taking a stand because he received backlash as well, and he deleted the post that he posted of him standing up for Nev.
I seen that.
Yeah, he deleted it because he was receiving backlash, and then he went back on his comments and he basically said that the budget got smaller, but the film got bigger. That's basically what happened. So, but like you said, Nev gets paid first. I
just feel like at the end of the day, I'm not about to talk shit about radio silence, but what the fuck? You paid. I understand, because we're asking for this different feel from Scream. We're asking for it. We want a different pace, a different tone, a different everything. But at the same time, we do want Sydney.
Yes.
We want her. So you telling me you're paying the guy from Insidious or whatever, you know,
Right.
and whoever, before you even think about at least giving Nev a little extra. I'm
the
gonna be
backbone.
honest.
She
At
is
least-
the backbone.
Definitely. At least $3 million. At least I don't know how much this lady's making. At least you gotta at least give her $3 million, bro. She's a legend, or at least $4.
Thank
$4
you.
million. None of that's none of her shit is 100, no 200,000, 700, bro. It has to be at least $4 million, bro.
It's about respect, dude. If you watch Lincoln Lawyer, she's not hurting for money. She's doing a tour on horror conventions. She's doing Lincoln Lawyer. She has Twisted Metal. She's not hurting for money. It's the respect. The backbone of the Scream franchise is Neve Campbell until you write her off the right way. And then you can pay whoever you want, however much money you want. But until Neve Campbell is not handled, until Sidney Prescott isn't handled, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it, but I'm going to see it anyways.
That's the thing, to be honest, as a horror fan, they know that we're going to, and that's fucked up that Radio Silence thinks that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm on both sides of the fence because I'm pissed that Nev is not coming. But it's like, I understand it's like you guys wanted something different, though. So even though it didn't go the way we wanted it to go, this is us being different. Are you going to believe in us or not? And it's kind of like the way the world works is like, man, we don't have some fucked up reboots. Right. We and Scream 5 wasn't good enough to make us like, oh, they got this.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough. It was good, but it wasn't good enough. But, you know, with like actors and stuff, I don't know how it works. Maybe, I'm pretty sure, because I know people like bring rappers and stuff and celebrities, they have like, you know, you talk to their agent, this is their, you know, quote. This is like what they require. I don't know if, you know, actress or like, you know, are like that. Maybe Nev just has like a set in stone amount that she needs to get paid for a role in a movie. And maybe they just literally went like a couple, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't too far off, but it was like Nev is like, bro, I need my money. I'm a mom.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, she basically said that like, I feel like you guys are giving me an offer that's kind of low for the value of my character. You kind of like are making me feel like I'm less of a character in this franchise. Whole time, I'm just as good as Ghostface.
Yes.
Like bro, and you can't even get mad at it. I done seen people call Nev greedy. They called her all types of shit. Bro, you can't get mad at her. She is Scream. She made Scream. She's the shit. He almost got took out, you guys, but yeah, I don't know, man.
But I'll say this to piggyback what off you said. Sydney is looking at, this isn't for sure, but I'm looking at Halloween 2018, and she's looking at Jamie Lee Curtis, and she might be seeing what Jamie Lee's getting paid, and she deserves every fucking cent that Jamie Lee's getting paid for Halloween.
Yeah,
every cent, every cent, and to see what they're doing, because Halloween is handling it perfectly. And it just seems that Scream is trying to take the same route that Halloween is doing, but they're letting go of their marquee. They're selling act. These kids aren't old enough to know who Ghostface is. They're just not. Okay, we're the ones buying the tickets. We're buying the tickets, and we're telling all of our fans to go buy the tickets. And all the fans are fans of Sidney Prescott, Neve Campbell, and the production company's just not getting that. So I do love David Gordon Green. I love Blumhouse Productions. They are giving Jamie Lee Curtis the most beautiful send-off I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna get to a few of these comments. Let me see. Rob Zombie Girl said, I watched John Carpenter's Christine on Sunday night. I love Christine. Let me see. Byron said, Jenna Ortega and Andy Manichek are my favorite future final girls. Yeah, man, they are the future of the upcoming horror franchise reboots. Yes. For sure, man. Sir James Brown said she's over it.
I'm not gonna say she's over it. I'll say she's ready to be done with it, but she's not over it.
Yeah, because when I talk, bro, she actually loves Scream that much. Like, it's not like, bro, I'm just dealing with it, you know, because freaking Lori, when you talk to her, sometimes Lori is like, I'm kind of getting old. I'm
yes, yeah.
Like this is. She even said she didn't even want to be in Resurrection. Kill me off.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, man, I don't get them vibes from Nev.
Yeah.
My guy Terry said Saudi messed the anticipation of the movie up.
Yeah.
It just don't give you anything. Like, cause it's like we're gonna be watching this movie, and it's gonna be like, where's she at? Where's she at? What's up, Marquise, man?
Man, it's I don't know, and I agree 100%. Where's she at? You know, where is she at?
I like I said though, if I had to pick one person, bro, Jenna Ortega, man, y'all, what y'all gonna do? Y'all have to polish her up. Do it right now. Yeah. Do it right now, man, because it's like, please do not try to put Nev's legacy in the hands of somebody like Sam. No, or like, don't do that. At least if I could pick one more person to like not even put the legacy in their hands, but to just like cover for her for the moment. Kirby or Jenna Ortega, those two, or at least let energy bounce off those two or some shit. Yeah. I don't know. That's how you know the film is something that's going to be out of this world weird, because it's like we're over here talking about letting energy and shit bounce off Jenna Ortega and Kirby. We shouldn't have to do this when we have you. And I feel like, and the reason, you guys, I'm not saying anything about Gail and, you know, Gail, I almost say Gail and Courtney Cox, they're the same person, but Courtney Cox is because it's like her and Nev come as a package.
Right.
What the hell are you what are you possibly gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you just gonna have fucking Gail out in the unknown, just doing her job, writing books, talking about Dewey, or is she going to be going through some type of depression because she lost Dewey and they lost time due to Dewey not reaching out?
It's just a lot.
You're just going to have, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just going to have Gail out here just lost.
Yeah.
What do you think, Helverton? What do you think, like, Courtney Cox could possibly be doing without Nev? Like, I want to know, like, what the hell?
Well, for one, you hit it right on the head. If there's no Nev, there's no Sydney, there's no Gail. And then not only that, there's no Dewey no more. So literally, what does she have to offer to the franchise? And I honestly don't know, man. That's why I do believe she will be the opening kill. I believe, because everyone knows when that movie starts and that first person you see on the screen, now I ain't gonna lie, Scream 5 threw a monkey wrench in because Jenny Ortega didn't die, right?
Yeah.
So and that's why I believe Scream is. We don't know. They're writing their own rules at this point. The rules have been written. The rules that were set in stone for so many years for the Scream franchise. And now Rio Silence has said, you know what? All the legacy characters, gone. All the rules that you thought you knew, gone. Yeah. These are the rules.
Yeah. I feel, man, possibly, man, something else I think gonna turn Scream 6 up. Fuck one killer. Fuck two killers. Man, just have a group of Ghostface killers.
Oh, like, shit.
I just feel like just have a group, bro. That will take our focus off Nev, just like, because it'll have our anxiety so tight. Just think, man, it's like, okay, we got one kill. Like, literally, I'm talking catch a killer in like almost the second act of the movie. And then it's like, bro, you still got like, what, fucking 40 minutes, 50 minutes left? What the hell? Then we catch more. Like, people are getting like, bro, like, man, who is this? And it's like, and then we find out that this was almost a black web type thing. People grew up obsession with Stab and wanted to keep the story going. And it's a new group of teens, and they want to create their own story because it's new characters and it's a new group of teenager friends. And like, we want to have a new legacy. Forget Sidney Prescott and Dewey. We want to create our own Stab with us. Just, you know, my point is that Maddie just said a Ghostface cult. Marquis said a cult. Yes, I feel like, but make it almost creepy in a way, like almost like a. Even if we get a scene, like, as you guys see, me and Helverton are live, maybe they just click and some screens pop up and it's a lot. Like, we just see, you know, oh my fucking God. It's like 8 screens. And we have some females, we have some guys, young, old, probably about 5 people. they're just talking like, yeah, so when are we going to do that? And through the whole movie, we see these people just talking, and maybe even have Mindy and them on the web chat with her because they're in college, and maybe, you know, they're if they're students, maybe they call each other for homework. But we have these set 5 students, right? They're just on the live chat, like, yeah, man, like, you know, so you guys are going out tonight, just getting a rundown, knowing Mindy and Sam and Tara's plans. And it's like the whole time, this is how we find out who's Ghostface. Maybe we get a kill on the webcam. Yeah. And it's like, what the fuck? But the whole time, it's just like, bro, they are connected. Like, they're in this chat, and they just have their solid group, and they become obsessed with like Sam and Tara and, you know, Chad, because they just got out of a Ghostface situation. So it's like, we can create our story. Now we're looking at you guys. We're not looking at Sydney no more. We want to look at Sam and Tara, because are the topic of the news right now. So how about we harass you and just start killing your friends off because we want to make our own stab?
Right. And I believe what you said earlier with Scream 4, they can do what Scream 4 did, but I believe Scream 4, it was too early. Now is the time to do what they were doing with the technology and the group messaging and the podcast, and they can do what they did in Scream 4 and Scream 6. Because I'll say I enjoyed the story to Scream 4. I just didn't enjoy the actors in Scream 4.
Definitely. I feel, Helverton, man, that will be crazy. Like, you know, either two things, Helverton, have a code of Ghostface, or have somebody that we didn't see it coming. I'm talking, it's a major whoa. Like, man, what the like, them the only two things you can do.
Yeah. To keep the franchise going, you're going to have to do something, because you don't have the legacy characters to build up the hype. You are fully having to go with your kills have to be on point, and not only that, your story has to be great, because if either one of those two, because you've already promised us that the kills are going to be better than any Scream. You've already promised us that. Jenny Ortega said it herself. Now you have to deliver on the story. So Radio Silence definitely has their work cut out for them.
Yeah, like, and I feel like Scream is you know, I said this also on a video I posted yesterday. I feel like Scream is like it's more modern day than Halloween. It's kind of hard to make. It's not hard, but it's not easy. It's kind of hard to make Halloween a modern day film in certain ways, because they have to involve a lot of that 78 film in it.
Right.
But with Scream, it's kind of like, man, you can go crazy, man. Like, bro, because there's people out here that's really living life like Scream, that's serial killers, and I feel like Scream is the most realistic killer. Ghostface, I keep calling him Scream, but Ghostface is the most realistic killer. He just literally throws on all black with a freaking white mask, gets a freaking knife, and uses a voice box. Bro, that's the most, only way Ghostface survives gunshots or whatever is when he wears like Amber, she snatches the vest, she shows the vest after she kills Dewey. Because obviously, as you've seen, she's on fire, she's running and shit, she dies. Let that would have been Freddy or Jason. They're getting back up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, they can definitely have fun with Scream, but you got to have fun with it in the right way. Don't go to the point. Like, I remember in Scream 5, I didn't know how I felt about, they had that blowtorch scene with the chrome face. I thought that was going to actually be a kill.
Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, I thought that was going to actually be a kill, but I'm like, I don't know how I feel about a blowtorch kill with Ghostface. Like, maybe I want to see Ghostface like almost like hang somebody from like a skyscraper or some weird shit, like hang them from a college campus on top of a statue. I want to see shit like that, but I don't want to see him set somebody on fire or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
And to go back to what you said about Ghostface, he's changed over each movie. Scream, he was chasing some high school students. Then and Scream 2, he was in college. Scream 3, he was on a movie set. Scream 4, he was using live stream webcams to kill everyone. So like in Scream 5, they kind of, dipped away from evolving into the next. But in Scream 6, like you said, Brandon, they have the opportunity to do something that they've never done before, because they have no strings attached anymore. They officially don't.
And it will definitely take the focus off Nev not being there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You have to have a twist around every corner.
Yeah, and I just feel like it will definitely work, bro. Like with the webcam and just even if it's not that, just the coat of Ghostface. You know what I'm saying? It will definitely work, man. I definitely think that shit will work for sure. TikTok, man, you guys, we are live right now on YouTube. If you guys want to come over, man, definitely come over, you guys. This will be amazing. I have, oh my God, a lot of people, but we're going to be on here a little longer, you guys, and then we're probably going to end it off. Let me see. Got some comments. There is a Ghostface social media platform where a bunch of Ghostfaces can talk to each other and come together and collaborate on doing a killing spree. Definitely, I feel like that's what I mean by, like, you know, dark web. Like maybe they communicate and they are like, you know how we have an obsession with horror? Maybe they have like some type of obsession with like Stab. They have like an obsession with Stab, man. Like,
Richie and Scream 5 actually found Amber on a Reddit page. It was basically like they were on like a Discord of like Woodsboro Murders or whatever, like a podcast. That's where they found each other. So who knows if there's more Ghostface enthusiasts out there that want to get together and build a cult? Yeah.
One moment. The laptop is about to die, but I'm about to try to do it off my iPad. Make sure that I got this. I'm gonna wait till it go a little.
And then you also have the aspect of, you know, Chucky the TV series, how it cliffhanger where all those Chuckies were being, you know, built to basically make an army of Chuckies. Yeah, I can definitely see, because I don't think Radio Silence has any original ideas, because I do believe that they lived off the hype of Wes Craven and Halloween 2018. So I can't see them doing some type of cult of Ghostface.
Yeah, I think that's the next step they're gonna have to take if you think about it, because it's like, what else are you guys gonna do? Well, I just want to know what can you possibly do? You done had a female with a guy, and it's like you guys have to do something different, because at this point it's gonna start getting old.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, Brent, I don't know what they could do. I think you have the best theory, because honestly, they've done everything. You've done the dad, you've done the, you know, the boyfriends, you've done the cousin, you've done a Discord enthusiast, a horror enthusiast. So it's like, what's next?
Yeah, I definitely feel, bro, that's you know, that's what's going to happen. I feel like it's going to be a cult of Ghostface, and yeah. One moment, you guys. Let me get this situated. I'm trying to get these. Here we're gonna. So I don't want to go dead on you guys. But yeah, I definitely feel that it could possibly happen, man. Man, let me tell you one thing, you guys. A freaking MacBook battery sucks ass. Like, for sure. God damn. All right, so it's probably gonna get a little loud. Hold on, I'm about to actually leave out. I'm gonna come back in.
Oh shit, I'm taking over this motherfucker. No, I'm just joking, guys. We'll be right back. Prima Donna. Look, Prima Donna, you're lucky this ain't my live stream. I would have kicked you out for trolling. You've been trolling the whole live stream. First Scream 3, now you're Ghostface. Oh my god. Let's read some of these comments. They'll be tripping over the robe. You're gonna be like that scene in Scary Movie when Ghostface was going down the stairs when they pushed the piano after him. Oh god. Little Joey says, imagine in Scream 6, Joey just comes back down from heaven with choir music playing. Okay, Joey. All right, Joey.
So you guys can hear?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Huh?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hold on. What the hell?
I'll make sure you can hear you on the line.
What about now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
What the hell? Say something, Helvet. You sound kind of.
Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4.
How does it sound like that? Maybe I'll try. Hold up, you guys.
All right, Prima Donna. When I go to Horror Hound, I'm going to give Brandon a portrait of Oompa Loompas as a present. Is this an inside joke? Is there something I should know? Why are you going to give I Like Scary a portrait of Oompa Loompas? Is he scared of Oompa Loompas or something? Rob Zombie Girl, it'll be my honor to meet you. I need to know, Prima Donna. What's up with the Oompa Loompas, man? Marquise Rippey, anybody know when Jenny Ortega American Carnage coming out? I do not know when that will be coming out. Hopefully sometime soon. Love me some Jenny Ortega.
I know you guys can hear it. I can hear it now.
Oh, okay, there we go. We got the hostess with the mostest back.
Definitely, man. This is crazy. What the hell? But yeah. Let me see. So Dominic said, "Where's Horror?" He said, "Where's Horror Hound?" It's at Cincinnati in September.
Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the Buckeyes.
Yep, Cincinnati, Ohio.
So I need to know, Brandon, why is Prima Donna going to give you a portrait of Oompa Loompas? I need to know.
Because it's a long story. I'm actually scared of Oompa Loompas and fucking Munchkins from the Wizard of Oz. I don't fuck with it. That's creepy, man. It's
I
creepy.
can't wait to see that.
Yeah, it's fucking creepy. But with Scream 6, another thing I wanted to say, I feel back to the cult and everything. I feel like we should have a person who leads it also. I know a lot of people are on the Stu train. I actually would like to see Matthew Lillard come back. Also, I would love to see Matthew Lillard come back. What if I think this would be a great way to bring Matthew Lillard back. What if he's the one that motivates them and they're like, we look up to Stu Macher, because he already was like a character type of funny. Mom and dad are gonna kill. Like, what if he's like, yeah, we lost, I lost, my boy Billy Loomis and all that, and it's like, you guys, I am the leader, and we don't find out until Nev comes back in Scream 7, and it exposes like that Stu Macher the whole time has led it, and then obviously Amber lived. Who did Amber live in Stu's house in Scream?
Yes,
and that was how she found out, because maybe through some type of family ties, she found like Stu and he was alive, and she probably I don't know, some type of flashback scene, and Stu kind of like made her become who she was, like obsessed with Stab. She lived in this house. Obviously, she probably knew the story about what happened in that house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I definitely agree.
I'm just, speculating.
I'll go like we always do, Brandon. We're about to go deep. So,
yeah.
like we said, Amber and Richie met on a app, some type of Discord messaging. What if Stu was the creator of that Discord to get all these people to commit all these horrendous crimes across America?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Cause it's a new, like, you know what I mean? It's a new day, so it's like, you know, it's a new like generation. So stuff like that definitely can happen, I feel. So it's not dumb or nothing. That's why I said maybe what Radio Silence meant by being different was something that simple. Like, or what if? I mean, I don't know, man. What if Amber was related to Stu?
Ooh.
And that's why they stayed in that house.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I just seen a comment. Someone said, "Where was Amber's parents in Scream 5?"
It's a reason, man. We didn't see a lot of.
What if she was adopted by Stu? What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, we're going deep today, bro. We're going all in. You heard it here first. Scream 6. They're revealing that Amber was adopted by Stu, and that's why she had the house.
Man, what if though? That is what if,
man,
Stu Macher adopted Amber like father, like daughter, and and maybe Amber has been weird since who knows when. She's just been weird, and once her dad told her, "I'm Stu Macher, I've killed before," and it made her have an obsession. He thought that she was going to look at him like a different type of a person, but the whole time she's like,
What if it was kind of like they did in Chucky, where Chucky was telling his best friend that you need to kill? What if Billy told Stu told Amber to kill her parents?
Yeah,
and then to come with him so he can, you know, basically train her to become a ghost face and to be. And I'm telling you, Brent, you might be onto something. You might be onto something.
I'm telling you, man, it's stuff like that that will make Nev not appearing in Scream 6 feel a little bit better, because it's like now we got Stu involved, and it's like, okay, now you got to bring Nev back. Now it's going to make them want to pay that money, because to complete the Scream story, like, bring her back now. Stu's back. You have to bring that, and Nev is the only one to take him down. We meet again, almost like Laurie and Michael Myers. We meet again. So it's like, man,
I believe it 100%. I'm down for that. And like you said, you have to give us something to not think about Nev, and give us, maybe there's a little hope in us that if Stu's here, maybe Nev can come back. You know?
Definitely. I definitely feel, man, it's like I said, man, it's stuff like that, Helverton, that makes, like when they said breath of fresh air, it's like almost like that flashback scene in Halloween Kills.
Yes.
Bro, that shit created a whole nother story. Because we like, you know, we watched Halloween 1978. Now we know that Hawkins has killed his partner trying to take down the boogeyman. Yes. And he stopped Loomis from killing Myers. So we found out that the whole time he's the one. Like, bro, Hawkins, you fucked it up. Michael could have been dead.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how it is with Scream. It's like a new story can almost make us forget about the stuff that's happening that's kind of
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
because like you said with Halloween, it does it great. There's a story within inside of a story. So if you're not connected to this story and you're more connected to the original 1978, well, then we got another story for you. We got Hawkins, we got Michael, we got Loomis, right? So if you're not connected to Allison or Karen, if you're not connected to them, you can be connected to this. So what Scream needs to realize is if Nev's not in it, people aren't going to want to be connected to it. So you got to give them a reason to be connected, and Stu will be a perfect reason to be connected.
Definitely. I feel that, man, Craven, he's on the Stu train, and you know, I'm actually kind of on the Stu train too. I would love to see Stu back in Scream. But man, that's a perfect way to bring him back. Just have maybe, you know, he's related to Amber and they find out, and it's like, because they're gonna have to, you know, I'm pretty sure in Scream 6 they're gonna have to dig into their background with Amber and Richie. Like, man, why the fuck did they do? Like, bro, they were obsessed with Ghostface to the point they started killing people off. So I'm pretty sure their name is gonna come up and Scream 6 a lot. You know, they're gonna have to use them as examples how Billy Loomis and Stu was used throughout the films, because this is the boot up. So it's not like a part 2 or part 3. This is us bringing back Scream to you guys. So the examples that they're going to use out of this is sometimes probably Billy Loomis or even Stu, but the main people they're going to use is the most recent killings, which was like Amber and Richie, the recent Ghostface. So I feel like we're probably going to learn a little bit more about them. Probably not too much, but another thing I do not want them to do with Neve Campbell is please, please don't use her name like a lot, because she's not in it. Like, or show like, okay, like for instance, they showed Jamie Kennedy's picture, when they were in was it a frat house?
Or no, it was his it could have been the frat house, but I know it was his sister's house.
Yeah, sister. It looked like kind of like a fucking frat house, but when Mandy, you know, they was kept saying, Jamie, you know, Randy and our cousin or whoever the fuck his uncle, Randy, da 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 da. It's like, okay, Jamie Kennedy's not in this. You guys are just, you know, he's dead, obviously. And that's why I said with Neve, I hope since she's, you know, I hope they don't try to write her off dead. But if they don't, I hope they don't just try to do a lot. You know, what the fuck are you going to say? Neve is on vacation or we can't reach out to Neve. Like, I cannot wait to see Scream 6 to see, like, what are they going to say? Like, we can't reach out to Neve. She's being a mom. Or we can't reach out to Neve. She has a job that's over in Hawaii. Like, what the fuck are you going to say to explain to us in this film? That's what I'm saying. A lot of people get lazy and they hate thinking about shit like this. And they go to just writing her off as dead so we won't get any more questions. So that's where it gets scary.
Now, do we know if Kevin Williamson is writing this script again? Did he get brought back to write Scream 6?
I don't know.
I'll have to do some research on that. But yeah, definitely. I just don't use Neve's name. I agree 100%. If you're going to be done with her, be done with her.
Dominic said Stu killed his parents because Billy made him. So Amber killed her parents because Stu made her. How about that? Yeah. See, it's almost like Stu is the mentor to keep the legacy alive, and maybe this is his way of making the life of the OG characters hard without him being involved, and his face involved in the situation. So he's still letting the legacy of Stab live on, but he just have people under his wing, like he's the final boss type of thing. Like
because it all came back to him. It all started with him.
Yup, and it's like, you know, I was behind it. You know what I'm saying? And he's whole time he has these little Ghostface, even kill Dewey off, and that's why I feel like whoever said that, it's something behind it. It's an honor.
Yeah.
Maybe Dewey, you know, I don't know. Like, I had, you know, the freaking speculation of this also, that Mindy's Ghostface, right? And obviously Randy's her uncle. So I feel that maybe since freaking Mindy loves horror just like Randy, what if she would have loved to meet her uncle and sit down and talk horror movies with him? But he's dead. Why? Because of the Scream situations. And she probably felt like Neve and Dewey, you didn't want to, you know, even Gail in Scream 1 and 2, y'all did not take Randy that serious, you know, or even like they kind of, you know, in Scream 1 where I want to say he's like on a porch or something. He's like, it's a killer. And they kind of looked at him like, nah, we don't know if he, and he, you know, he kind of gets, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe she just feel like you guys are the reason Randy's dead. So I'm going to make your life a living hell. Maybe her mom, which is his sister, is going through went through a lot of depression, and she took it out on Chad and Mindy as kids. And Mindy becomes Ghostface because she's obsessed with this, and she know like keeping her uncle legacy alive because he was obsessed with horror movies, and she's making her own horror movie with Stab. And maybe that was Mindy who killed Dewey in the hospital, and that's why she said it's an honor, like because she wanted to kill him off. You see what I'm saying? Like maybe that was Mandy. Like, man, like it's an honor. Like I'm glad I killed you. I finally got one of you guys, and I feel like Man, what will give me like goosebumps is if Gail is like the opening act and Ghostface comes in her house and he's chasing her, maybe in a radio, maybe in the news station. She's, how it was in Scream 6 with the windows that's quiet.
Yes,
You just
yes.
see them, and she's chasing, right? And Mandy's chasing, and she gets on the top of Gail and she says it's an honor. So it's like, oh my, like if I hear that again, and
then
it's
you
like,
know. Then you know.
bro, this is Mandy. This is Mandy, bro. This is her, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It will really just confirm that this is her, bro. She really,
because she was very smart in Scream 5.
Yes, she was smart
if
as
you ask
fuck.
me. Way too smart. Because when I found out Amber was the killer, I was like you said, you had that anticlimactic feeling, but then when you went back and watched it again, and then you started thinking about, okay, did I miss something? Was it Mandy? Okay, well, if it was Mandy, then I'm very interested in it. But if it was just Amber, we're not that interested. But I think there's something there because I myself thought, Mandy, there's something with her. She's too smart. And then now when you saying bringing up Randy, that's a very genuine motive. That is a very genuine motive. You know?
Because think, man, if she's obsessed with horror, right? And she hears all these crazy stories probably from her mother, like your uncle was crazy over horror movies. Like you and him were literally just alike. And you're telling her this as a kid, right?
Right.
And she's probably like, damn, I never got to meet him. Like, what the hell is all because and her sister knows the whole story. Like, Sidney Prescott, and that was his little group. And they're still alive and walking.
Yeah.
And her uncle is dead. And he's not even talked about a lot,
Right.
So it's like she's probably like, I have to keep the story alive and the legacy of my uncle.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And not only that, it goes down to what better than to pull the strings from behind.
Yeah.
She knows the rules. Her uncle Rick wrote the rules. So she can honestly, if there's anyone in the franchise that can do that, it's her because she knows the rules.
Yeah. And that's why I said helps in every theory, every speculation I say and state comes together. Because back to what I said, leading up to the end with Mandy and Kirby, they have the Randy off. They are the last act. And that will bring that Ned feeling. It will just make it so like, man, I'm not going to lie. They fucking did it. Scream 6 was crazy. Because think about it. And then Kirby has to play this role of Ned and be the hero and take out Ghostface and just end the story. And they're like going like, and maybe you get some Mandy talking like, you know what? Like, hello, I'm one step ahead of you. And maybe her and Mandy actually get cool along. Maybe, like they say, Kirby might be a college professor or anything. I don't know. Maybe Kirby has a podcast or she writes a book of her trauma. But Mandy and her gets cool. And maybe Mandy tells her like, some type of specific rule that she's really tight ass on, like you can't do this, or a movie, one of her favorite horror scenes or something. But at the end, it's something like she's talking to Kirby, like yeah, and she's like, she states some type of rule, and it's like almost like that tight ass rule that Mindy was talking about. And Kirby's smart enough because she knows the horror rules too, and she's like, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
And she finds out it's Mandy. And she keeps getting all these horror questions over the phone. And it will pay a lot of fan service to the original Scream. Like, all right, who's the guy on Halloween night who kills babysitters? It can really just be like, what? This shit is out of this world, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like Kirby walks away with two things. She won the horror the competition, and she's the hero.
Right.
She came back and redeemed herself, bro. That's what Jenna Ortega probably is talking about. Kirby comes back with redemption. Maybe she saves this group.
Yeah. And for Kirby, while we're talking about Nev going away and coming back, Kirby went away and she's coming back. That's not really done in a lot of horror movies. You're either killed off or you're not. And so and while you were talking, I was thinking, what if Courtney Cox is the opening kill, right? Gail Weathers is the opening kill. Like you said, she's at the news station and everyone's closing up, and then Ghostface comes in and kills her, right? And then you have Kirby take the role of Nev, not Nev in the sense of she's the final girl. Of course, that's Jenny Ortega, but you have Kirby as a guidance for Jenny Ortega, right? And Jenny Ortega is going to basically, she is Neve Campbell, and Kirby will now be Gail Weathers. If that makes sense. So, yeah. So basically, you got Jenny Ortega becoming Neve, and then the whole time you still have Kirby there to mentor her in Scream 6, Scream 7, Scream 8, which however many. But I do believe.
I definitely agree with you, Helton, man. That we're getting somewhere. We're at least trying, man. We're
trying to get it together. Scream 6 is all over the place, and I'm glad everyone tuned in here to try to get a grips of what's going on, because there's no one better to talk about the Scream than us two.
Yeah, definitely.
We're so big of the fans of the franchise.
Definitely. Man, Dominic said something crazy. He said that's how she wasn't caught by the end, because she didn't reveal her motive. Every Ghostface reveals their motive. When they reveal themselves, what happens? They die. Like Richie and Amber, not Mindy. She knows. See, it's like, bro, I'm telling you, I'm on the fucking Mindy train, whatever you want to call it, because I feel that, man, it's something with her, man. I don't know. Maybe, bro, I will be shocked if in Scream 6 she's just a regular cast member and she's just like Randy. Like, I will be so shocked, because
I'll be shocked as well.
Two reasons I'll be shocked, because damn, I knew she was the killer.
Right.
And number two, it was a missed opportunity from Radio Silence. That's a perfect Scream film. A new feeling. Everything is satisfies in every dark spot, because you have a fucking twist out the ass. Like, the twist will be crazy. Like, because then it'll be like, even if Minnie say this, like, yeah, like, they was like, so you were behind it. She was like, yeah, I even went so far that I even stabbed my brother up. And then Claire probably was like, what the fuck, you stabbed me? So that was you? And then she probably was like, yeah, you remember when we were younger? Like, mom used to always say you were the favorite and stuff. So I had to. You know how Ghostface people are like real nonchalant, like they're fucking mental. So like, it would be like, bro, I will be in the theaters fucked off that. Like, man, this is crazy, man. Like, but I called it though. I called it, man, for sure.
And if you see Randy's character in Scream 2, I believe it was Scream 2. In Scream 1, Randy, he got gutted, but he survived, right?
Yeah.
What if it's Randy backwards, because Mandy knows the rules, right?
Yeah.
She survived only because of her knowledge. Randy died because of his knowledge, right?
Yeah.
She can survive because of her knowledge. And not only can she survive, she can become what Randy could have been. Randy, I remember watching Scream 1. Remember the scene where Billy and Stu and Randy are in the Blockbuster, and Stu comes up behind him, and he says, and they're talking to Stu or Billy, and he's like, how do I know you're not the killer, Randy? You know all this about horror movies. Right there.
Yeah.
They said it back in Scream 1. Randy could have been the killer.
Yeah.
So now it's Mandy.
Yeah, see? I'm telling you, Helton made a great point. Man, I'm telling you guys, that right there, if Radio Silence do not take that storyline, I don't know what they're going to do with Scream 6.
Honestly, yeah.
That it's because it's like, bro, I feel that Kirby's back. We have that young type of crowd that's going to be in school and everything. Man, that's it right there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that is it.
So if you see Mandy being the killer in Scream 6, I like Scary. He came up with it first, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you give that man his credit.
Definitely, man, for sure. And another thing, you guys, I don't know. I know a lot of people probably are not fans of that, saying Mindy be the killer. But it's like, man, at this point, bro, I'm tired of seeing like new people come in, just become Ghostface. It's like,
it's been done too many times, man. Too many times.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how many Ghostface are we going to have? So we just added Amber and Richie to the bunch. So like, who are we going to add in Scream 6? Who's going to be the new Ghostface? Like, what the fuck?
Can we not get a returning Ghostface? Can we? That's not been done. And I think Radio Silence needs to tap into that territory, because it's like, what? Like you said earlier, what can you done that hasn't been done? All the kills have been done. So you have to come up with a story that has not been done.
Definitely. get to some of these comments before we end it off. Marquis said, I want to really see Ghostface use a different weapon, something new, scary. Maybe an axe or fucking something.
Not a flamethrower.
I would like to see Ghostface use a bat.
Bat, yeah. A bat, that, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Maddie
Go
said,
Halloween. Go Halloween and just use a fucking chainsaw.
Yeah, definitely. Maddie said, watching Scream as an adult, Billy and Stu being the killers was pretty much on the nose. They were acting real sus throughout the movie. Yes. And what's so crazy, Maddie, you say that? It's like you can predict the only Scream I feel that I could not predict the killers in was Scream 4. Bro, I could predict them.
Yeah.
It's too out there. Like, bro, even Scream 5, you knew that it was Richie.
Right.
Amber, bro, I'm not going to lie, bro. I thought kind of Mindy was the killer. I thought Mindy was the killer, bro, for some reason. I don't know why. I can't even explain it.
It was her attitude, really.
Yeah.
Her attitude that she had.
Matter of fact, tonight, I'm actually going to watch Scream 5.
Oh, yeah. You're definitely watching it tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to watch Scream 5, man, matter of fact. I just want to rewatch it and just see, just to make sure, like, because, man, it was something, bro. I was so, like, man, I just knew I knew for a fact Richie was the killer. I'm not going to lie. Amber kind of caught me off guard.
Yeah, Amber caught me by surprise. Dewey told us I believe it was like the 15 minutes into the movie, Dewey told us it's always the boyfriend. Have you? Yeah. He's like, who, me? Me? It can't be me. No, it is you.
Yeah, like, yeah. Like, come on. Yeah, it is you and stuff like that. I'm like, man, you got to do something crazy with this Scream, man. Definitely. But this was an awesome live, man. This live was crazy. We covered
another 2 hour. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah, 2 hours. Almost 2 hours and 30, man. This shit is wild. We covered a lot, you guys. Man, Scream 6.
And
I don't know. You guys
turn on post notifications for both of us because the news world is going crazy this week. We have the trailer for the Addams Family is coming out this week. Black Phone is coming out next week. So make sure you are here at I Like Scary's channel. Come over to Helvington's channel. We have all the news.
Definitely.
All of that.
Definitely check out Helvington, man. Tomorrow I'm actually thinking about, I don't know. I got to see, man. I kind of plan these at night, come up with a great idea. I'm going to figure something out, maybe a watch party or something. I don't know, you guys. You never know with me. I'll schedule something. But for sure, Friday, you guys, we will be doing Who is the Face of Horror? I came up with this idea, Slasher of the Hill, which being King of the Hill. Who, I'm not talking, don't just pick because who is your favorite. Right. Who really, like, numbers, who broke the box office, the looks, the best kills, kill count, storyline, who's the one that you are invested in and why are you invested in them most? And I feel like who sells the most, man? Let's be honest. Let's look at the numbers. I want to pull up some numbers. I want to break it down because I know a lot, Friday the 13th fans, man,
they're coming strong. They're going to be there strong Friday night.
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream,
Halloween,
Chucky.
You got some underrated ones like fucking Hatchet. Hatchet will be in there. I'm sure he'll be up there. You'll have It. He's going to be up there. So you have a lot of slashers. Oh, It can't be in there because he's not a slasher. Yeah. But you'll have a lot of people. So make sure you guys tune in Friday. You thought the last live stream was a fucking bloodbath? This live stream is going to be a fucking bloodbath, ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely, man. I think it's going to be awesome. I talked to a few of you guys. A few of you guys said you could step in. I think it's going to be cool, though, man. And we have another, I'm not going to say it, but we're planning another huge clash.
Another clash, Jesus Christ.
And it's like, man, it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that.
The summer of horror has begun, ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely. You heard it from Helvington, you guys. But definitely check out Helvington's channel, man. Awesome dude. He has awesome content.
Oh, and by the way, Brandon, I know you go ahead and give some people some insight because I know you're planning a series on the Chucky filming locations.
Oh yes, man. Let me see if I can.
That was crazy. I seen that video today and I was like, no, the fuck he did not do that.
Yes, I did. Let me see.
This man is, let me tell you, filming locations, it goes Grim Life and then I Like Scary. Those are the top 2 filming locations you need to see on YouTube.
Let me see. One moment. Hold up, guys.
Let's read some of these comments. We're waiting. Primadonna says, I can see Gail being the first kill. I agree, 100%. Marquise, I want to really see Ghostface shoot. Oh, you already read that one. Okay, sorry. Henry Escat says, a trailer for what Addams Family? What? Yes, there's a new Addams Family directed by Tim Burton, starring Jenny Ortega, coming to Netflix soon. I believe the trailer comes out pretty soon, too, as well.
Definitely. I cannot wait. Jenna Ortega, bro, she is, oh my God.
Killing it. She's killing it.
Definitely.
Love me some Jenny Ortega.
Let me see, you guys. Let me see. Should be able to get the trailer on here. Hold up, guys. Let me see, you guys. One moment. Should be able to get it on here before we end off.
You gotta see that.
Oh man, it's not even letting me do it.
Oh, fuck.
Let me see. Maybe I can do it like this. You guys.
Play it on the iPad.
Yep. That's how we're gonna do it, you guys.
Because I have not seen anyone do any Chucky filming locations.
Man, this was an amazing experience. So this is it. This is it, you guys.
Bring it to the right a little bit. Yeah, this way. There you go. Bring it down. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's perfect.
This feels the fakest. I feel like Andy, you guys. Man. Andy, no, please.
Oh, shit.
Remember? This is.
Yeah, that's it, you guys.
Oh my God. He says, I felt like Andy. Oh.
Yes, I felt like Andy, you guys. I'm gonna show you guys one more time. I kind of wish, man, I want to give you guys the full experience. One moment.
We need the full experience, y'all. We need the full experience. You can't experience it just to the iPad.
All right. Hold up. I'm about to leave and come right back.
You're in good hands. Let's see. I'll read some of these comments.
Right.
Primadonna says, I want to go filming to some filming locations. I agree. That is on my bucket list to do for my channel as well. I just don't have the funds to do it. Keith Aschenbronner says, Sean Clark's horror Hallowed Ground is #1 for locations. Where is that located at, Keith? Henry Escat says, oh, you're talking about Wednesday spinoff. Okay, yeah, that's my bad, Henry. I thought it was the Addams Family. It's like a Wednesday Addams, but I'm sure her parents and stuff will be in it. Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm just the guy on the YouTube that talks a bunch of words.
All right. I'm going to hurry up and add it. Here we go, you guys. Full experience.
Full experience. I Like Scary goes Child's Play Chucky filming locations 2022.
Not even want to lie. All my film locations. This
Little
feels
glitch,
fake.
you guys.
I feel like Andy, you guys.
It's a little laggy. Can you restart it?
All right, let me rewind it.
I think it was still rendering.
Let me try. Oh yeah, Keith, definitely, man. Sean Clark. I'm not gonna lie, Helveton. Oh man.
No, stream, y'all. We need to see this.
It is not working.
We got Marquis says Amityville location is cool. I would love to go to the Amityville horror house. That would be so amazing.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That shit is just not working.
So if you guys want to see the full experience,
Yeah.
go to I Like Scary's Instagram, his YouTube channel. It'll all be on there. Just know that this man is putting in work when it comes to the filming locations. It's not cheap. It's very much time consuming, but your man, I Like Scary, he got you.
Definitely. But yeah, what Keith just said, man, I'm not gonna lie, Sean Clark, Horror's Hollow Grounds. Oh my God. Bro, his filming locations are out this world, man.
Okay,
sure.
I gotta check him out.
You gotta check, man. You ever never seen Sean Clark?
No, I'm a little biased, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little biased. I stay to who I know, but I gotta check him out.
I'm telling you, man, he's awesome. He does a great job.
Okay, I definitely. If it comes from Brandon, I gotta check him out.
Definitely. But yeah, you guys, this is the end of it. I'm gonna show you guys one more time. I just feel like
one more time before we hit the road, y'all. Let's do it. I Like Scary. Child's Play.
You guys are in for a treat with this, and it was super fun. Let me make sure I get you guys to see it.
Come over to this way or this way, yeah.
Let me just play it first.
I'm not even gonna lie to all my film locations, this feels the fakest. I feel like Andy, you guys. Man. Andy, no, please. We're friends to the end. Remember?
This is the end, friend.
Oh shit.
That is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy, man. And I got a surprise in there, and I was the first one to do it. Man, it's the best filming location I've done. I'm not gonna lie, man. Then I did it with the good guy doll.
And that feeling, dude, like if you guys don't know, this is why we do it. For that feeling that Brandon had walking through Andy's apartment in the apartment building, that's why we do this. It's the best feeling in the world.
Yes, it's the best feeling in the world. Definitely agree with Helveton. Going through our favorite horror filming locations and stuff. You guys will be in for a treat. Coming soon. I'm telling you guys, get your popcorn, sit down and watch. It's a nice little beefy video too. Just check it out. But Keith said Brandon's doing well. Great job, dude. Thanks, Keith. I appreciate it. Maddie said awesome. Keith said looks cool. Before we end off, Helveton, you got anything you want to say, man?
Not much, man. Just come over to the Helvington YouTube channel. We're doing a giveaway, so if you come over and subscribe, about 16 subscribers away from 500 mark. So come on over to the Hell Zone. It's a horrific good time. You can join the Hellcats and the Hellhounds, and we'll fucking party all night long, man.
Definitely, man. Check out Helveton, man. Awesome dude. He has awesome content. He will definitely be on the channel again Friday talking about, who's the face of horror. And I can't wait. But you guys, definitely, this is the end of the video. If you haven't already liked the video, I'm going to leave this video up for people to do replays and check it out. But I think we covered mostly all of everything with Scream, man. Yeah. We got down to the bottom. We did our speculations, our theories. We even, had some emotional moments talking about Nev. Still sad, man. We won't have Sidney Prescott, but we're just going to look forward to Scream 6, man, and just have faith in them. But this is the end, you guys. Until next time, stay scary out there. Watch some horror movies. And Helveton, man, I'll talk to you after the live, man. Peace out.
Peace, guys. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Peace.